But
so
the thing that you guys are acting like it's a perfect world. It's not.
Yeah.
In a perfect world, everybody will get vaccinated.
Literally,
everybody
all
will
I'm saying is that collecting these kids should not be a thing that we do. I'm saying that's a bad idea.
Okay.
I'd say the way it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm saying that's
I should be getting $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
Who's this guy with the beard?
So we got a new guest on.
We got a new guest. What's your
name?
name?
Is charging.
Better looking.
What's your
guest.
name?
Yeah.
Who are you?
That was mean.
Mean? How's that mean? I just said you're good looking.
I'm Kyle.
You sing. You're the singer.
Are you fucking Jimmy's brother?
Are you Jimmy's brother? Who are you actually?
You sing that song.
Are you a fucking
You got
singer?
a beard. You got a new phone.
Hey, I've seen it.
Guys fucking
And
living
it's
it up.
charging. For those who don't know, when I do have phones, they are always dead. Always.
Like always. They don't have a
All
battery.
night.
They don't come with a battery,
always.
actually.
Yeah.
You just
Phone's dead.
take it out.
Always.
Because you charge the battery.
No, I got a new
separately.
one. Pretty jazzed.
Yeah. Yo, what?
Yo, what?
Yo, what's
up?
Yo,
What's up? Welcome back to the North Crowd Podcast Shitcast. Oh, you thought I was going to miss that.
I knew you weren't gonna, but I thought you did it on purpose.
Shit,
Says it
brother.
every time.
Every time.
But you said our name. You said
Whose names?
our name. We never said it. That's the first time I've heard those.
The North
words.
Crowd Podcast?
Yeah. Dog.
That's
True,
us,
yeah.
brothers.
That's us.
North Crowd
Um,
Shitcast.
Shitcast, yeah.
That's who we are.
What the frick is up, guys? It's
up,
been a
man?
while.
Yeah, it's been.
Has it? I don't know.
It's been a while.
Did we
It's been a
record
while.
last week?
It's been literally 1
Uh,
week. Exactly 1 week to this
It's
day.
been.
Did we record last week?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, we did.
Huh.
It's the one where we talked about that stuff.
This is one of those weeks. You know, some weeks go by and it just seems like we haven't seen each other for more than a week.
Yeah.
It's one of those times.
One of those.
I feel like
Just
I
like
haven't seen you guys
drags
in like
on.
2 weeks.
It's been a long week.
Feels like the last time I saw you was Boys Weekend.
Although it's weird.
Yeah,
it feels-
true.
Hey, yeah.
Doesn't it?
Because we came back and then 3 days later we recorded.
Yeah, you
And then
guys are pretty forgetful, so.
fair enough. Yeah, I am very forgetful. Yeah.
This guy.
Well, yeah. Oh,
This guy.
this guy.
This guy.
This guy. This guy.
This guy.
Got a producer
We got
in the
a-
house.
Yeah, we got the producer.
Jamie, can you pull that up for me?
Camera two.
I don't know what that
Just our
means.
cameraman.
You got a camera two.
Yeah.
Camera.
I hope somebody gets that because I don't.
What do you say?
I said, Jamie, can you pull that up for me?
Who's that?
Never mind.
Alright, that's two of us. I don't know.
Someone gets it. It's funny.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man.
What do you got?
Brother.
What was this story that you were talking about?
Yeah, had like
He was
a
telling a
weird-
story and we told him not to tell until.
Yeah.
You know.
So I was watching hockey the other day and kind of like falling asleep. You
Hacky.
know, I watched
Hacky. Yeah.
the hacky game, and I fell asleep. But as I was falling asleep, this is gonna sound really stupid, but stay with me.
Okay.
As I was falling asleep, I knew I was falling asleep. So I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna pass out soon.
Yeah.
And I could
Woke
hear,
up rock hard.
I could, not quite. I could hear the commentators talking, but I was so close to being asleep that I couldn't comprehend what they were saying.
Okay. Yeah.
So
yeah.
it sounded like they were speaking gibberish, and I realized for the first time what it would sound like to hear English without knowing.
That's like that video.
For like a
Yeah.
second,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
and then I kind of realized it, and I was like, "Wait, what are they
Damn.
saying? What am
Yeah.
I listening to?" And then
Yeah.
it went away instantly. It lasted for like a second.
That's cool. Your brain just forgot.
Yeah, it just- because I was about
that
to
part
fall
was
asleep.
sleeping or something.
It was
like,
so bizarre, brother.
Damn. Have you seen those videos yet?
Like what it would, like what English sounds like to
What?
someone else. No, I haven't.
Oh,
heard
okay.
of them.
Yeah,
Yo, have you
yeah.
seen those videos yet?
Videos of people falling asleep to hockey.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, that's like
Oh, it was so weird. For
because
like a
it's like a
second.
dream, but not a dream.
Yeah.
You're
It's a
like
dream
right
within
on the
a
verge.
dream.
That's weird.
They were like, and he gets the puck, he skates up the
Really?
and
Okay.
passes it out front, he shoots, he scores. And then like, because I tried to zone back in to be like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah.
And then it went back to normal. It was
and it was so
bizarre.
noticeable. Though,
Yeah,
that
it
you,
was.
like recognized it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucked.
That's what they hear.
The brain's so
Someone who doesn't
weird.
speak English
Yeah.
hears that when we talk.
Yeah,
it
it's
sounds
just
ridiculous.
gibberish.
that.
And it's weird that you
that.
for a second forgot
Here's
what
that.
it
Yeah, what English was.
Like-
It's bizarre, man.
It's bizarre. Say
Guy-
bizarre one more time.
guy
I'll
shows
fucking
up.
shit in your mouth.
Guy shows up.
Yeah.
I swear.
I swear, 1 o'clock,
Guy shows
points
up.
me out constantly. What's up?
You guys should fight on the podcast.
No.
Fist fight. Bare knuckle match.
Yeah.
Why would I fight somebody who's obviously going to win?
How do you know
I
that?
don't know. Why? How do you know that?
Look at him.
He could be a bad fighter.
I'm sure. Yeah, but so am I.
punch,
So that
so?
cancels. So bad fighter cancels out.
So that'd be
Because
sick.
if you're a bad fighter, so am I, obviously. So that cancels out.
Yeah.
So that'd be fun to watch. is what I'm
Guy's
saying.
yoked.
Yeah, but
I'm
there's
not.
still a chance.
There's no chance.
There's always a chance.
So you're saying
there's a chance. What if he trips?
I would never
Trips
fight
into your fist.
I watched that happen once. I watched these two people at Benny's.
What if he just dies?
What if he trips?
No, seriously, yo,
What
for real.
happened? Someone tripped?
When I was in high school, these two people were supposed to fight, so
Yeah.
everybody met at Benny's, the high school, and the one guy was like way noticeably bigger.
Yeah.
And we were like, that guy's gonna fucking destroy this guy. And it was like a little bit of rain earlier, so they went to go at it, and the one guy slipped, and then the other guy just capitalized.
Yeah,
jumped
of
on him
course.
and
Why
just
would
beat
you
the
not?
Shit out of him.
Yeah, damn.
And then
yeah,
everybody was just like, oh fuck.
Damn.
Did you ever have any
I
like?
still doubt the UFC where you're like, all right,
Yeah.
that was a mishap. Let's
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
true.
exactly.
That guy got fucked.
Did
up.
you ever have any like iconic high school fights, or was that one of them?
Did I or did I watch?
No, like did just witness them.
That was I watched. There were so many fights all the time. I started one between these two girls once. It
Really?
was sick.
Nice.
They're like, so when you walk out of my school, there's like you walk out the doors, and then there's like the building keeps going on the right.
Yeah.
So, sorry, I'm fixing this. And then so it's like an L, and you come out here.
Yeah.
So I came out, and whenever there's a fight, people just fought on the street right there. It's Dando.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a big group of people, and we were like, oh shit. I was with one of my friends. I was like, yo, let's go check it out. Probably someone fighting, obviously. So we get over there, and there's these two girls just screaming at each other. So there's no fight yet.
Yeah.
They're just screaming at each other. And then I didn't recognize any of them, but one of them was in my class.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, I'm on her side. So I walked. They were like fighting, like just screaming at each other, and they were like pretty close.
Yeah.
So then I walked up behind the girl I didn't know, and I like pushed her with my butt a little bit, so she fell into the other girl, and then they started fighting, and she got her ass kicked.
Who, your friend or the other one?
The one I knew won,
Oh, okay. Nice.
but it's because she fell into the. It was
Damn,
fucking.
That's
hilarious.
amazing. I'm trying to
Set
think
her
of.
up.
It was good
I remember
times.
one, but I don't think I was there when some kid got like thrown into the ground, like in the hallway. He got like power bombed in the ground.
Yo, the fights
Video
in the
of
school
it, I
were the
think.
best.
Yeah, because that's like that takes balls.
Yeah.
because you're definitely getting fucked.
Yeah.
There was this girl fight I heard about at Benny's
Mhm.
between
Yeah,
these
yeah,
two
that's-
girls, and obviously them fucking.
Well, you don't know.
So across the street from Benny's is like that grocery store. So at the grocery store, they were like fighting near it, and then the one girl started like she was like a G, like she.
Yeah.
The other
She
girl
could
shouldn't
fight,
have been
yeah.
fighting her, and she's like hitting her and stuff, and then she fell on the ground. And I swear to God, because I heard this from multiple people, because there wasn't really videos back then. She grabbed the girl and took her to like the door of the grocery store and started slamming the door on her head.
What?
Oh my
Yeah, it was
goodness.
sick.
Before they installed, then that's why they installed automated doors
Yeah, that's
everywhere. That was the reason.
Yeah, it was
They're like,
sick.
guys, we got to make this shit safer.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yo, you guys hear about that Momo challenge?
Yes.
Yo, like, so
Yeah, what's
like,
that?
me and all my cousins have like this WhatsApp group,
Mhm.
and my sister's never like up to date on stuff.
Yeah.
She's the one that messaged in the group. She was like, "Did you guys hear about this Momo challenge?" And none of us knew. There's like 13 of us, and they were like, "No."
Wow.
Since when do you know shit
Yeah, what
before
the
us?
fuck?
She's on it.
I looked into it a bit today, like at lunch, because
Yeah.
someone brought up at lunch actually. I don't know. I couldn't find exactly what the fuck it was about. No one actually knows.
So
but it's like, well, go explain it first.
So basically, it's this person.
It's like a
obviously.
statue. It's like some Asian
well, like
statue that
it's
someone made. or
based off
something.
of some like Japanese artifact or something.
Yeah.
That ugly fucking thing.
Yeah.
Somebody took that and made it Momo.
Mm.
And basically, there's like a bunch of phone numbers that you add to your phone,
Mhm.
and then you open WhatsApp,
Yeah.
and then they're like on WhatsApp, and then you like talk to them, and then they fucking talk back to you and shit.
Mhm.
And then basically, what it's saying is that kids were adding it, and then it was like a challenge where
to like kill yourself, isn't
it
it?
would just start off slow. It'd be like, do this, like
Yeah.
go drink fucking
Bleach.
a pan of a Coke, or
Yeah.
like, do this,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
eventually it was like hurt yourself, and then in the last final thing was kill
Mhm.
yourself.
Kill yourself.
So, is it actually a thing though? Because I read that it was like
A hoax?
over sensationalized in the media right now, and that it's not actually like.
Well, like there's a lot of
happening.
videos that are. It's all media, right? So like
That's the thing,
whether it's
yeah.
true or not.
Yeah.
But I saw this one video where it's like it explains it, and then it showed this girl who ended up killing herself and like
Right.
filming it because they told her to live stream her suicide.
Oh fuck.
So I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
real, but like people are fucked and they could have just made it up. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the thing. It's so hard to. I don't know what to believe anymore. Like
a
on
lot of the
fucking
media hype,
internet.
though, I think has something to do with this. Like, we were kind of there when all like 4chan and like the
Yeah.
first weird shit on the internet started appearing, and now all these people of an older generation who run the news and the media are seeing all this stuff for the first time.
It was Bloody Mary, pretty much, part 2.
Yeah.
But we've been kind of seeing it and just kind of go, oh, it's another fucking thing. One of these chain, it's an equivalent of like a chain email back in the MSN days.
Yeah.
But they're all seeing it for the first time.
Forward this or you die.
Or this girl will end up in your.
Oh yeah, yo, that one was the best. If you don't forward this, if you don't forward this, somebody will.
all this weird stuff for the first time. So
this girl will be at the fucking foot of your bed tonight.
Have you ever not forwarded one of those? Have you ever had the balls?
Never. I never did it.
forwarded one.
I know.
Yeah.
Never. Yeah.
Forward this or else you die.
I know he's saying that it's ironic that I said MSN Messenger referring to an email, but there was in fact an inbox.
It started with emails.
Yes.
But actually, you'd still get
Hotmail.
emails while you were on MSN because your email was connected.
True. Workaround.
The original DM.
Yeah, it's
Yo,
the,
true,
it's the
though.
OG DM.
This original slide in, you add them.
Yeah.
Yo, the best part about
And it's spammed?
dude,
You don't slide in, you pop up.
no, not even that.
True.
The best part about signing into MSN was if people added you because that little screen showed up. And it said, "Do you want this person
And you
added
were
you?
just
Do you want to
like,
accept it?" And you were like, "Hell yes!"
Oh,
it's
yeah,
almost
yeah,
equivalent
yeah,
of
yeah.
like a hot person following you on Instagram. You're like, "Oh shit, yeah, hell yeah!"
Damn.
Accept that shit, and then
Yeah.
you just sign in and out 100 times to see if they talk to you.
Yeah, exactly.
And if they don't, you just keep doing it.
Yeah.
You just don't stop.
Or like if you wanted to hang out, you just be like, "Hey, what's up? Anybody want to hang out? Hang out? Hang out? Hang out? Hang out?"
Yeah.
It's fucking
you
sick.
just spam them till they answer.
No, I mean just anybody.
You just sign in and out.
You're just
and
looking
it
for
shows
plans. You're like,
You
"What's
just,
going
like,
on
plaster
tonight?
the
What's going on
town.
tonight? What's going on
Yeah.
tonight? What's going on tonight?"
True.
Yeah.
And then
Sup tonight.
Sup
tonight.
Yeah, sup WYD
Yo, you
tonight.
up? Yeah, you up?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so this Momo shit. So I think, because I haven't actually seen, like, any evidence and stuff. I think it's, like, one or two, not even cases, but, like, I feel like it's just insanely over-sensationalized to the fact that it's, I don't know, it's weird. Like, I don't know.
What to make of it? Well, I thought it was a fucking video until about an hour ago.
Yeah.
So, because I Googled it and it was just all these videos. Cause
Yeah, it's like the videos that you'd find are of people doing it.
doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, we'll just
I know
get
I've
on
seen
this
that face
trend.
before though. Like, that's been in memes and
It's a
shit.
malicious
No, it just
Oh.
looks similar to
The Timmy.
I can't remember which
Jimmy
one. but
the
it's-
Killer guy.
No, it was like a movie.
Oh, okay.
It's the bad person.
Yeah.
Kind of like looks like Beetlejuice.
Yeah. You,
Remember when they
Moral
pull their
panic
face?
spread by
Face.
adults. Blah, blah, blah. I don't
Yeah.
know. News
By
stories,
adults. See, it's people seeing dark internet shit that they
it's
haven't
being shared
seen
over
before.
face. Basically, it's like I don't think it's actually I don't think actually anyone's actually killed themselves, and I don't think it's actually trying to get anyone to kill themselves. I think one person just said that's what it does, and then all these people on YouTube are faking it doing it, and then it's just
Yeah, that's what I
scaring
mean, to
parents.
get
That's what I
views.
think.
That's
it
why they're
is.
doing
That's
Yeah.
what. But the thing is like it's like a fine line. You don't want to be like, "Oh, I think it's all fake." You want to be like,
Yeah.
I don't know. If
Yeah,
it's
I don't know what
fake
to
or
make
not."
of it either.
Because if somebody actually killed themselves because of it, then like you're discrediting it by
Yeah,
saying like this is fake.
Whoever this is, the NSPCC has dismissed the claim, saying that while there is no evidence that Momo Challenge has initially caused any harm itself, the ensuing media hysteria can now be putting vulnerable people at risk by encouraging them to think of self-harm. So it's
Or-
almost like,
The thing too is it's like it could make copycat people, right?
yeah,
Somebody
yeah.
could do that, make it
Yeah.
up, and start
UK
messaging
Safer
somebody.
Internet Center called the claims fake news, and YouTube said
Trump.
it had no evidence of video
Fake
showing
news.
promotion of the Momo Challenge on its platform. No confirmed. There's no confirmed evidence at all,
Mhm.
and it's just
But they don't want to say for sure either way. The
Yeah,
first
but-
thing
but
that
I
I
think-
thought.
go ahead.
You can go. You can finish.
Well, I think
Alright,
brother.
I think it's just they're right about like it's now so big that like it's fake, but people think it's real, and then that can actually possibly cause
Right.
Yeah.
people to
Yeah, that's
self-harm,
true enough.
and then people are gonna fake it too.
Yeah.
Like now
Yeah.
you're gonna see.
Where does this stem from? So you said there's a stat sheet, you text numbers, but like, who's replying?
I don't think there it
It's
even
like
is.
it's like because
some
like
of
think about kids, right? Think about when you I don't know about when you were a kid, but when we were kids, is like when people heard about Bloody Mary, you're like, "Fucking yeah, I'm going to do it."
Let's do
it.
right? So it's
Yeah.
like if a kid
Here
hears
we go talk to Momo.
If you talk
Yeah.
to Momo, that some shit's gonna
It'll
happen.
be
People are like,
everyone
"Fuck
else.
yeah!"
I guarantee all the kids online just go like, "Yo, did you talk to Momo last night? Have you talked
It's like
to Momo
Smarter
yet?"
Child on MSN.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
Smarter Child.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, legit.
that was my
There was a
best
girl
friend.
version too. I can't remember who she was.
Yo, Smart
Yeah.
Like, yo, who wants to hang out tonight? I messaged Smart Child. He's like, yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Smarter Child to get
Smarter
it.
Child was the original Siri.
Yeah.
Because you would just
True.
sit there and ask it like, "Yo, you're a fucking pussy."
Yeah.
Hey, I don't like that language.
Yeah.
What's the chat bot or something? What the fuck was it called? Same thing. It was
So yeah, similar. It would like talk back to you.
it was a website, Chatterbot or some shit. Fuck.
No idea.
Was it Omegle or Meagle? What's that?
Omegle.
Omegle? No, that was
not
like
chat roulette. Yo,
that's
I
chat roulette.
remember Omegle.
Yo, we should do a
Was that
video in
before?
chat roulette.
True.
Hey,
Go
yeah,
down
because
chat
that's not a
roulette.
thing
Hey,
anymore.
yeah.
Hey, yeah, guys, that'd be a great.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
It's like one, like,
Probably nobody even uses it anymore.
Like the last like leg of it, he's like,
Mhm.
oh, I show my dick to people.
Yeah, he thinks it's like a new thing.
He thinks it's like a
He
trend.
finally got a webcam.
Yeah.
Here's a
Pixel webcam.
The
Yeah.
thing with this Momo thing too is like it's all comes down to the parent. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like your
yeah.
you got to know what your kids.
you got to watch what they're doing.
You do nowadays.
and
It's
on
like
that note, sorry.
what?
Should they be devoting police resources to this?
No.
Like having said that.
No, it should be
What do you
on your
think?
parents.
No, because you can't control the internet.
But like I understand that like
What are
they're
they
not
gonna do?
they're not taking away someone who's supposed to be doing homicides and throwing them on this and wasting time. I understand there's people just to work on this specific stuff. But like
but I don't
it's
think
the
there's
internet,
anything to
man.
work on.
Or wait,
yet.
are
That's
people?
what I'm
Are the
saying.
police trying
Yes.
to? What? Why?
the UK, I don't know what they call it there. I'm pretty sure it's Scotland Yard actually is
Yeah.
looking into it because it's apparently they have some signals that say it's coming from the UK is where the people are responding from.
See, and yeah, like I
So
don't
they're
know, though.
devoting, like, if Scotland Yard, as far as I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, is their version of the FBI or the CIA,
Okay.
and they're devoting resources to this.
Really? Where'd you hear that?
Should
Well,
you
I don't
be?
know. I think it depends
I
on
don't
the
think-
severity.
It was on his
Because that's
CNN
just like
we all
making
don't know
it
the
more,
severity.
We don't.
Yeah.
Like maybe look into it and see what the fuck it is.
We only
Like,
know
if,
about
if it's
around
actually.
here.
I get with like looking into it to be like, is this an issue? And then they find out,
Yeah.
no, there's no evidence. Okay, fuck it, let it die.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
so that's
you
probably what they're
take a
doing.
peek at it. Yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty
Yeah, it's
bizarre.
all. It's like parents. It's like I've been watching mad compilations of To Catch a Predator.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with that. You know, like it's all the parents. They gotta
So what's the short form for compilation?
compilation.
Compile.
That's just compilation.
Compile.
Compiling videos. It's a compilation.
Say, like, this is the highlights of this video.
Yeah,
It's the
it's.
shittiest thing on earth.
Yo, that show,
Yeah.
like, it's so fucked up, but it's so like you just want to watch all of it.
Wait, which show?
To Catch a Predator.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Dude, I
yeah,
sat
yeah.
there and watched it for like 4 hours yesterday.
Yeah.
You see, like, it's like a web series, but it's like, it's this guy, but there's one in Cambridge at, like, the Tim Hortons by my house.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to do it. That'd be so sick.
There was like a sting thing.
No. I want to be the person that like catches the predator. That'd be
You
sick.
want to be Chris Hansen?
I want to be Chris. No, I could be Chris.
come on.
Hansen.
Yeah, you could be Chris Hansen.
Yeah, there's like people. There's people that do that around here and shit. But like, if you're gonna do that, bring a police officer.
Yeah,
with
that's
you.
what I
like.
mean.
Don't just
Yeah,
fucking
that's how he does
confront the
it.
guy. No.
Yeah.
This guy that I'm talking about, he was the one acting as a young.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
to
as a
like
girl.
bait
Chris
it.
Hansen. Yeah, when they leave, the police get them.
No, but I mean these guys, not Chris Hansen.
Yeah, I'm talking about Chris Hansen.
Oh.
That's my boy.
Whenever you like, fuck, what's the word?
Entrapment.
Entrap. He was entrapping.
You can't.
Yeah.
So the reason that it's
But-
That's why the police can't do it.
Yeah.
no. The reason that the reason that Chris Hansen can do it and it's not entrapment is because they don't start any conversation and they don't say anything about sex. They let the other people bring.
They
it
let
up.
them do
That's
it.
why it's not entrapment.
Right.
Yeah.
Entraps them. Yeah.
He entraps
Yeah.
them and then goes and he goes and confronts the people.
Dude,
What the hell
I just want to confront
Yeah.
somebody. It's so sick. He's like, "Are you?" He pulls up his sheet. He's
Take
like,
a seat over here.
"Yeah." He always
Yeah.
take a seat, but it's always like, "I brought brownies." He's like, "I hope you brought enough brownies for me." It's like,
guy
"Here."
brought the
Yeah.
pizza.
He'll always say something, and they'll be like, "Have a seat,"
Have a seat.
and then they'll get
Yeah.
up and he'll be like, "No, sir, please have a seat." And he's like,
They always think it's
is-
their dad.
He's like, "Is your?"
Yeah, they always think it's her
He's
dad.
like, "Is your username Scooby Doo Wildman
Yeah, yeah,
69?"
The way he reads it all,
yeah,
too,
he's like,
is
he's like,
hilarious.
he's like, "Yeah,
So
that's me."
monotone, yeah.
And he's like,
Slightly complicated to leave.
and then he's like, "It says here, are you ready to take my thang in your mouth?"
Yeah.
What does this mean? And then the guy's like, "Are you ready to take my dick in your mouth?" He's like, "Is this appropriate? What's going on in your head?
Yeah.
What's going on here? What were your intentions?"
He's just like so so mellow about it. Did you see the
Considering-
one where the guy offers
Oh wait, I
offers
got
him
a
pizza?
couple more pizza.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
like
guy
the
offers
newest
Chris
one.
Hansen pizza.
Yeah, yeah.
It's Hansen
and,
versus
like, the whole
Predator. New
cast.
one.
No.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. What a
Damn.
great show. Is it still going?
I think
Does
it's
he
just
still
like
do
once in a
stuff?
while.
I
He's
thought it was
old
like
as
coming
shit
back or
now.
something.
Yeah, it's Hansen versus Predator. So before it was To Catch a Predator.
Oh,
Now the new
same
one's
show.
Hanson versus
Hanson
Predator.
versus
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's always like the funniest shit when he reads it. It's like the conversation. Like the one he's like, what was he saying? He's talking about like just he says like he reads the conversation and the conversation's so gross. He's like, you said you wanted to stand above her and urinate on her. Is this right to say to a 13-year-old?
No, it isn't.
That's fucked.
Don't say
And
that.
they're always just like, this is my first time. They always fucking have all the excuses.
This is my first time murdering a person. Like, come on, let me go.
Yeah.
Like, nah, dude, you're not
As
going.
if that's even remotely close to it.
Yeah.
That priest?
Oh boy.
When you guys said
Oh yeah. This priest, like
the
Locally?
boy toucher.
yeah. It wasn't. I don't know if it was locally, but he was like he had sex with a kid, and then it was like it was just like something like missionary or like and the priest was like basically his defender was saying that it was vanilla sex, so like he shouldn't get a bad.
It wasn't anything
sentence. Like,
kinky.
It wasn't anything kinky.
Oh my god.
It was it just had vanilla sex with the kid. Like
Yo, one of the episodes of The Catch a Predator was they had a rabbi on it,
Shit.
and he comes on and he's just like,
because he bit the 14
we're
off.
supposed to be trusting you, and then he says, I got one last thing to tell you. I'm Chris Hansen. And then the guy stands up and like runs at him, and then like everybody jumps in. And he's like, whoa! And then like apparently he kept calling them afterwards, saying like, don't air it.
Oh, too bad.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, you're getting aired. You have no rights in that situation.
I'm Chris
right?
Hansen and the dude from
There's this one where the person tells like the decoy, the kid, to like be naked or something, and he was just like, they were just like, you come in the garage, get naked, and then come in. And then he does, and he comes in and gets naked. And then Chris Hansen comes in, he's like, oh, you're out here naked, and he gives him a towel. He's like, go on, you go ahead and put that on.
That's amazing. Fuck.
That's funny.
People are so fucked.
And
you're out
then
here
that
naked.
guy, he goes on, because they basically what they do is they do like 3 days in the Sting house. So that night they fucking go back on and they see that guy again. He didn't change his screen name or anything, and he sets up another meetup the next day. And then he goes up to him, and before he can say anything, he's just like, because he says,
Wait, did he go back to the same house?
no. He says, meet me at this McDonald's. So then Chris Hansen goes there and sees
Oh my
the
god.
guy, and the guy, before he can say anything, he's just like, I'm just getting some food. I'm just getting some food.
Yeah,
I'm just getting some food.
okay.
I'm just getting McDonald's.
Okay. That's what a guilty man would say.
Yeah.
No one innocent gets McDonald's.
They always think that he's a cop too, so they don't even run away.
Oh yeah,
Well,
true.
a lot of them in the older ones run away, but because in the first
they just get tackled by cops.
in the
anyways,
first
if
couple
they do.
episodes there wasn't cops,
Oh really?
so they would
They
just
do it with
leave.
cops now, right?
Yeah,
Or
they're
like the
cops
newer
outside.
Well,
ones.
I'm trying to tell you, but you fucking
yeah.
I didn't know where you were going with it. Just
Yeah,
making sure.
yeah.
So
I've
in the
never
first
seen
couple episodes they did it, and so the person would just leave, and then they would give the information to the cops, and then the cops would get them later. Now there's always cops
they always
waiting
just take them
outside.
out.
it. Yeah.
So like a lot of them will just like break down and cry, and then he'll be like, "Yeah, you can go ahead and leave through the door you came in," and they'll like walk another way. He's like, "No, that door right
That
there,"
one.
and then they're always just like, "Yeah, but if I leave, I'm gonna get in trouble." And they're like,
You're
not gonna
already in
You're not gonna
trouble.
fucking
Already.
stay here."
You're fucked.
How does like this play out in court though? I'm curious.
It's not as bad
get
as a
charged.
sentence. It's not as bad as a sentence because they didn't do anything with the kid, obviously.
So basically,
but it's protecting a kid from getting anything done to them. Yeah.
no, they still get felony charges.
Yeah.
It's like
It's like
attempting
an attempt
to entice a minor,
Yeah, enticing
attempting
minor,
to
all
whatever,
that shit.
and a lot of them will send dick pics to them, so that's already a felony.
It's already a
True.
felony.
Yeah, you don't even have to show up.
Yeah.
If you send a dick pic,
Sexual assault on a minor.
even all the people that if they don't show up, they're already committed crime
Yeah.
because they're soliciting sex from a minor.
Yeah, because they know that the person they're talking to is like 14.
They know that they're young and
Yeah.
they've engaged in like a
They like,
sexually charged conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
That is fucked.
Yeah.
rightfully so.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's
you get
fucked to
fucked.
be a.
Because like with the old Chris Hansen things are like guys like running out and you're like, oh, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah.
It's like this guy's gone. This guy knows that he fucks up.
Yeah.
But like that guy, it's like you knew that you fucked up. Like what are you doing?
Yeah. He's fucked.
That's like it's like it's a mindset or it's like it's a problem. It's not just
Yeah.
like a I want.
Yeah,
this.
people are
It's like
fucked.
Yeah, there's a lot going on underneath there.
Yeah.
Like if that's what your sexual
Yeah, it's a
But it's good that they're
desires
catching them.
ish.
Yeah,
away.
exactly.
people
There's
are
some
fucked.
shit going on there for sure.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, those people are fucked.
Just like my fucking neighbor.
Well,
Yo, oh yo. Okay, speaking of MSN and predators, yo, yo, do you? And like, just try to think of it. Don't just answer right away. Do you think ever there was a time when you were younger there was a predator talking to you? Isn't that weird to think about?
it is.
Maybe somebody that you met online could have been like a 40-year-old man.
And shit. Yeah. I never never had anyone talk to me like that.
I've been to like on Coke music and shit, right? Back in the day. And you meet mad people, and people just say they're girls, and you like date people online.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
And like, I never really like did cyber sex or anything. No. But like, you know what I mean?
You definitely
talked to some predators.
Yeah. Definitely been a.
Do you devote to just being a girl?
Huh?
There's tons of people that just like.
People just pretend to be a girl online all the time.
But not even that, but like just to be a female character. It's like not like you're like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you'll play a female character. Yeah, all the time.
On Overwatch, I tell people I'm a girl, and they're so much nicer to me.
Yeah, they are.
So
yeah.
It's not to fool anybody. It's just they're mad nice.
And then I get my Amazon wish list.
We'll all be on Overwatch, and I'll be talking mad shit. Or like, I don't think I've done it with you much, but whenever me and Kyle play, he'll always back up to, and he'll be like, "Yo, she's a girl," and then they're just mad nice after.
I'm like, that's no way to talk to a girl, and they literally change instantly.
Yeah, really, they're mad nice to me after.
So
and then
nice.
they like friend request me and shit.
Oh yeah,
you should try it with a mic and put like a little voice changer on.
Yeah, and because my Overwatch name is Flower Child. Right?
Oh, true.
So,
it works. Yeah,
mad funny.
Damn.
But yeah, do you think that you ever talked to? And then
I guarantee
on top of that, do you think you know anybody who's done that?
I hope
you don't have to
not.
like name anybody, but do you think that I've met at least one person
met someone,
in our lifetime that is a
you
predator.
probably walked past someone who's killed someone.
I don't know about
Shit.
I'm talking about like you know
about.
somebody.
Yeah. No,
like,
you probably like had an interaction with a person for sure.
Yeah.
Someone like a cashier at a store. Or, like,
No. I'm saying somebody we know.
Oh, like a friend?
Brad, childhood.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say to you.
What? Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You knew somebody who was a predator?
Yeah.
Who's a predator?
Yeah.
Arrested and deported.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do I know them?
No.
No, it was like me and Brad's like circle days.
Yeah.
You guys was it to you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Just deleted that from your memory.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Shit.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, like, because obviously I was watching it all day, so I was like, I wonder if I know anybody who, and it like that's not necessarily went out and like had sex with somebody, but like somebody who was like goes on these chats and talks to like little girls or little boys. There's gotta be. We probably have met at least one.
I guarantee it.
That's so fucked.
Like little girls and boys are not. That doesn't specify to 5 and 6 year olds. That's all the way up to 17.
Yeah, it's up to 17. Yeah.
Yeah, but most of the time, and I know nothing about this. This is from when I'm watching this fucking show. Most of the time
when I'm on.
Most of the time, people don't care for anybody that's like 16 and over. It's always between. It's always between 12 and 15.
Yeah,
that's
and
fucked up.
the one guy that they catch, the guy with the thang, when he's like, it says here, you want to put, are you ready for my thang in your mouth? that one. It's like,
what are you saying?
No. So the guy, they're like asking him like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He's just like, I just think that would be the cleanest. What did he say? The cleanest and most pure, something like that. The cleanest and most pure pleasure you'd ever feel.
Oh.
And like you're watching that, you're like, how the fuck would you like? Why? What? How?
That's
It's a. They're just fucked.
Yeah.
There's
Sound like you're gonna say that's amazing.
There's no explanation to it. Like
What?
It sounds like not that it's our religion or linked to your religion, but it sounds he's so devoted.
It sounds like it's a religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the one guy, he was 20, maybe 19, and he got caught. Because most of the time.
More fucked up to me.
Yeah, most of them are like fucking. There's one where the guy was like 60.
This guy's dead.
What happened?
Did you hear that?
What?
Excuse me.
I burped.
Oh,
Oh.
weirdo.
What?
Just like whispered it and it
Yeah.
came in my right ear. Excuse me.
Yeah, the guy's like 19 or something, and on his MySpace profile or some shit that I showed, it was like Jesus rocks, and it was saying like so much Christian stuff and like all this stuff, and then so like Chris Hansen even brings up, he's like, on your MySpace profile, it says,
Jesus
it says
like
here, Jesus rocks. This is completely opposite of what's on this transcript I have here. And then he goes and reads it, and then like half the time it's so fucked up because they know how fucked up it is.
Yeah.
And then he starts reading it, and they're like, no, I don't even want to hear it. Like, no, I don't want to hear it.
You're fucked.
Yeah. But like hearing it, like how fucked up it is.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what
true.
I mean?
Sounds
too,
like that guy
yeah.
was like a true like Catholic from the Vatican.
That was like a true
it's a real thing.
It's 100% travelable.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was crazy. And then apparently he went to jail and then got like, because the whole time he kept saying he was going to kill himself. And then he went to jail. And then I'm pretty sure he like fucked up there and like got in a fight and then got his thing extended.
No, fuck.
Yeah, those whatever. Though they're fucked.
Yeah, that's...
He gets caught and then the guy's like, okay, you can go out that door. And he sits there for like 10 minutes and doesn't move. And he
'Cause
just
he
sits there
knows.
crying.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to
he's
move.
fucked.
Yeah. He's
just
like, my
fucked
whole
up.
life is fucked.
No
Please,
shit.
please, I'm so fucked. Like, it's your own fault.
Imagine
Yeah.
a kid that would have suffered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that stop?
Whatever you just did.
Yeah. Yo, can you hit record again?
Can I pee first?
No.
Can I go out the door while you guys are recording?
Yeah.
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
around
No.
the-
The button.
At the other side.
No,
Other side. Other side.
Red button. Red dot. I couldn't.
Like the picture?
Just the dot. The red dot.
There. That's good.
Yeah. You're good.
Got him.
And the record
Got
button.
him.
Godinho.
Yeah. You can go.
You can go through. It's fine.
You can just go.
It's not like it's easy.
You got
Went
this.
behind us.
Hmm.
All good. All good.
Thanks for interrupting our podcast.
Wow, this fucking guy thinks he's top shit.
I'm the guy talking behind the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, brother.
They can probably barely hear.
I'm the lead producer.
We're
on
probably
camera
just
two.
talking to no one.
Lead producer on camera
Get a
too.
mic and fucking come sit in with us. And some headphones.
Shit, while I close the door.
Yo,
This fucking guy. Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
Thank.
Thank fucking God he's gone.
Yeah, brother.
So crazy. Do you ever like back thinking of if you've ever talked to somebody that's so fucked up? You know what else is fucked up that I was thinking about too? Is like it's similar but not. It's probably a little bit worse. But like like people who like do this kind of shit or like kill kids or like not even okay. So say let's take it
It's
even
like a fucking
let's lower it
fucked
down.
up episode.
True crime
Yeah.
episode.
Jesus.
Fuck. You know how like there's people
Dark
in the
here.
world.
Should turn down the lights.
There's people in the world that like hit girls, for instance. We'll use that as an example.
Right.
Chris Brown.
Yeah. So you know how there's people that hit girls,
Mhm.
right? Isn't it so fucked up that like people think that that's okay?
Yeah, those
Like-
people are fucked
Yeah.
up.
No, but the way that I think about it is
Fucked
like,
in the head.
say when I was growing up, right? When I was younger,
Yeah.
me and my sister used to fight all the time,
Yeah.
like physically
Sibling,
fight when
yeah,
we were
yeah,
kids,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But I knew that I can't go to school and fight
No.
a girl.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you
But,
still
like, me and
made
my
that
sister could
distinction.
fight.
Because
You
you're
know
not
what I mean?
fucked in the head.
But do you get what I mean? Like we have that,
Yeah.
but there's people who don't have
Because they're
that.
missing like something in their brain
Yeah.
that like stops that from.
People will go out and fucking.
They're missing like
Fight
a
girls.
thing.
You
that's
could make
saying,
that
hey,
distinction, though.
Hey, that, like empathy. It's empathy or some shit that they're missing.
Well, it's not even just that. It's
I
like
don't know if it's empathy.
being able
like,
to
you're missing
process,
some shit.
being able to like live in society by society's standards.
Yeah, yeah. They're just fucking.
So your
cavemen.
frontal lobe or some shit.
Yeah, one of their lobes is missing,
Nice.
and they can't find it.
Yeah, but like, I made that distinction as a kid that me and my sister fight, but I'm not gonna go and hit a girl.
That's good.
But some people are
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna hit everybody.
Some people, I don't give a
Yeah.
shit if you're a
Yeah.
girl or a guy or whatever you want to be called today. I'm gonna hit
Oh,
you.
it's fucked up.
What happened if you were getting the shit beat out of you by a girl?
Well, then you defend yourself.
Yeah, that one girl who punched me in the face and made me cry.
What'd you do?
True.
Nothing. I fucking cried.
Oh, when you were younger.
She punched me and knocked me out.
Yeah.
I didn't hit her back.
Knocked
I was
out.
like,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Yeah.
She knocked me out with her
Yeah,
bobs.
I'm gonna try to hit her.
Yeah, she would kill me probably.
She fucking dropped me.
True.
Yeah.
Yo, did you hear about
Damn.
that condo person that got fined because they left a shadow of a penis in their driveway from their car?
The what of a penis?
This guy just jumped ship real quick.
Yeah, I'm over this dark shit.
This dark shit is sick. What
The
do you
what
mean?
of a penis?
This is kind of dark. So they this isn't like
This
the
is
States. It was a dark penis. They were it was in the States somewhere, like in a condo, like in a condo corporation.
Up in
And they were
Toronto.
parked. They were parked, and
condo.
it fucking snowed a little bit. And then so like they drove away, and there was a dry spot on the ground, and it was like barely shaped like a dick, but not even. It looks like a car spot.
Right.
And
Like a
the
short
condo
little dick.
fined them $100 because they thought that they were like they did it on purpose or something, and they were like showing like a flaccid object or whatever, like that it was. Fuck, I gotta find it.
Okay.
They tried finding them because
You know,
their
like,
car left
You know
a
when
shadow
you
of a dick.
park
and
right?
they were offended by that.
Yeah.
You know when you park
Yeah, they were offended by it.
and it snows
Yeah.
and then your car moves,
Mhm.
that
It
outline.
slightly looked like
It
a
looked
dick.
like a slight dick.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
fully erect.
That was a hard.
Yeah,
dick.
it was fully erect.
That was a
but-
hard dick.
That was a hard.
That was a hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what is it? Fines. Here we go.
Yeah. How much is
fines
the
resident
$100?
after car leaves penis-shaped outlong and snowy parking lot.
Very phallic.
$100. Your car, specifically the Honda, left this offensive image on the ground. Please know that you'll be fined $100. I believe you will see why we have complaints about it.
Okay, let me just stop there for a second.
Why does it sound like Monopoly game?
If there
Like a
is-
sick dick.
If there is a lawyer or a judge or any kind of like court system, probably local it would be, that takes that seriously, that is a fucking joke.
Yeah, they didn't end up getting fined because here it says eventually they
Shocker.
realized we were serious about not paying, and since there were no bylaws on the books about something like this, they dropped it. So normally they try to fine you for things that aren't bylaws, but that basically, so they try to fine them for something that's not even a law.
Yeah, no shit. Turns out it doesn't matter what
Yeah.
shape
Condo
your car
owners are
makes.
fucked, man. Like only people who live in condos, like a lot of people who
insane.
live in condos are just like they have so much time on their hands that they'll just do anything to entertain themselves.
Just so that they have jobs.
Yeah.
So they have like work to do. And
It's
they
like
go into
fucking
work.
visitor parking here. I'm never buying a condo again.
It's like a massive red arrow on his side of the fucking game.
I'm fucking livid.
So
Fucking condo people don't know what the fuck they're doing. Giving everybody tickets out here. Talking about, give me a ticket for a dick on the road.
Seriously. It's
that's
fucked.
ridiculous.
Yo, put
That's
a dick on the
ridiculous.
No, my big thing is like they gave them a fine. Like how many people have just made up bullshit?
Yeah.
And said you're fined.
Yeah.
$200?
That's
How
what
many
they do.
people were like,
That's the fucking
Okay.
condo.
Yeah, people just pay.
Yeah.
There's some girl got fined $800 for flying a Canadian flag in her backyard.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Did that actually end up going through?
Yeah, she got fined. Yeah, and she had to get it mediated and shit and had to pay for it.
So she ended up having to pay that fine.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Pretty sure, yeah. $800.
Pretty sure,
Because they don't want
yeah.
everyone just flying flags. Because everyone's just gonna all of a sudden fly a bunch of flags like of different
Listen,
companies.
it's a
Yeah,
fucking
and it was in
flag.
Canada,
It was
yeah.
an American flag, mate.
Yeah.
This
Dude,
is Canada.
there was a news like there was a
Fucking fire it up. Where's that lighter? Just fucking
Alright.
fire it up. Get it? I'm fucking stoked. I'm about this.
You ready?
Yeah, talking about.
This is what happened to you? with
Talking about-
the-
no about the fucking
No, no, no,
Canadian-
no.
He's so excited the mic's off the table.
Yeah, I'm ready here.
Fucking rude. Give it to your brother.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I lost my point now. It's too late.
No, go. I'm ready. I'm dialed in.
Condos.
No, there was like a news. I'm done.
No, there's a news.
There was like a news segment, and then they were talking about the Canadian flag, and then the one girl, like the other people agreed, like, oh yeah, let her fucking fly it, and then this one girl's like, yeah, but like Canadians really aren't patriotic, and that's not our thing, so I don't think like she should fly it. I'm like, girl, you like why?
Sorry, just 'cause we don't
Why?
know
She's
what
like, yeah, I agree with the condo, because like that's not Canadians' way. Isn't like to be patriotic. We just kind of like don't really care.
Canadians? Okay.
Like, are you?
Okay, Canada, let's talk. Just so you know, the fact that we brag that we're not patriotic is being patriotic.
Yeah.
Just so you
exactly.
know.
Yeah. Like,
I
it was
hate
so
when
fucking-
people.
I want to
when-
show you the video.
I hate when people
her.
say that
Yeah.
about Canada
Yeah.
because that thought in itself is a patriotic.
You're
thought.
proud of doing that.
Yeah.
That's patriotism. You're proud of your
Yeah.
country.
That's
You
kind of
proud,
dumb.
you proud of
though.
your country?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's
If
so
I
dumb.
want to
though.
wave my flag in my backyard, that's
Yeah,
my
fucking
own
go
goddamn
ahead.
business.
You know
Wave
what?
your
Even if
flag.
it was an American flag, so
Yeah.
if they're from America,
I know
and
my
you're here,
rights.
Wave your fucking flag.
and you want to throw your flag
Yeah,
up, I don't
yeah.
give a
If
fuck.
you're from North Korea, go ahead. Wave your fucking
I know
flag.
my motherfucking rights.
Who cares?
Yeah.
People get so worked up about the stupidest shit.
Red,
Doesn't
white,
matter.
and leaf.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh.
Red, white, and red.
Red, white,
Red, white, and the leaf.
Red,
red, white, and red again.
Jimmy, get the flag. Throw it up.
But you gotta pay $100. I don't care. Flying it.
Fuck fine.
And
This is Canada. It's like fuck the fine. This is America, Canada.
It's Canada.
Red, white, red.
Yeah, what color do you want to make the flag? I don't know. Red, white, and
Red again.
Put a leaf on it.
red.
Or they just made it red and white,
Yeah.
and then a leaf like landed on it.
Yeah.
They're like,
Oh, true.
I like what you did there, Jimmy. Jimmy's just like,
Double rare. One more.
If you ever listen to like the reasons why countries make flags and they try and justify it, like, nah, man, you just threw some colors together.
Yeah,
like,
it's a
don't
block.
tell me
There's
that,
3 blocks.
don't tell me that the 2 blocks of red is supposed to be the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean.
No.
And that the leaf is the country.
Yeah, no.
Because you just made it.
Except for that
Yeah.
one that's the triangles. That's pretty sick.
The Bahamas flag.
Is it?
Sick. Yeah, it's like the sun is the yellow. I don't remember all the colors that are on it, but each color means a certain thing, and it's layered in such a way that it.
Or that's like
actually
the
means
UK
something.
flag.
I'm
The
talking
UK
about the one
flag.
that's the triangles.
The Union
It's
Jack?
not a square
Yeah.
or a rectangle. It's triangles.
Canada's like that.
What?
The red, Montreal. The snow is white, and the maple leaf, obviously.
Maple leaf is just there, yeah.
No, the
You guys never seen the triangle flag?
Well, do you know what
Yeah, I
the UK
don't know.
flag
It's
is?
the guy, there are 2 triangles on top of each other, but I don't know what country it is.
Do you,
No UK flag.
The
What?
Union Jack
yeah, the
flag.
Union Jack.
Jack.
Yeah, the Union
Do you know
Jack.
what it is?
Flag
Do you know
of
what it
Nepal.
consists of?
It's the Scottish flag,
You
the
never seen
British
that?
flag, and what's the other one?
Northern Ireland?
Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah. What country's that?
Nepal.
What was
Weird.
that though? What did that mean?
That's their flag.
Oh, it's not even a. It's not. It's like
it's
that's.
triangles.
It's triangles,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's
They're
pretty
like
cool.
standing. Yeah, because what?
Yeah, Union Jack's
doesn't have to
fire.
be a. Yeah, doesn't have to be a rectangle. Like why?
Yeah. Like
Do
what?
you know how many stars on the American flag?
52, isn't it?
52, no.
I thought it was
They listen
52.
to me 'cause I'm the only American.
It's
I thought it
not.
was 52.
It's 51. It used to be 50, and then they added another state. So it's for every
That's
state.
weeks in a year.
52, that's weeks in a year. Pope's in a Volkswagen.
There's 50. I think, I'm pretty
51.
sure there's 50 or 51
states,
stars.
51 states.
I'd love
Yeah,
to sit
it's one
down
per
and actually
state.
try and name them all in 2 minutes.
You could name every state.
No, I want to try
Fuck you.
and see.
No
You're
fucking way.
all wrong. It's 50.
50.
So that's
Told
what I
you.
said, 50 or 51. And then the lines represent something
That's it.
too.
It's like 1 to 52.
No, because it's supposed to be
49
to be 50 states, but they
There's
added a
50.
state,
What?
so I
Why?
wasn't sure if they did it.
What? When did they add a
There's
state?
50 stars because
Yeah.
there's 50 states.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then apparently there's 51 states.
No, there isn't.
That's what this.
They like added and then subtracted the last one.
Wait, is there 51 stars or 50?
Stars, there's 50.
How many states are there?
50, obviously.
Okay.
Also, like, okay, or maybe there was 51. I think there's 51.
And they took it.
states.
Maybe it went down.
How the fuck did they add 1 star to the flag?
The 51st state
Oh.
in post 1959 American political discourse
Right,
is a
is it?
phrase
That's
of
what I think
phrase.
happened. If there's 51 states, but how do they add 1?
Or is it? What's it called? Where the White
District
House is.
of Columbia,
District of Columbia.
DC.
Because isn't that its own
It's
thing
its own,
inside
yeah.
of like a?
No, but like what I'm
Is that
saying
It's
what
its
they
own zone. I
Yeah.
forget what they call it, but it's
I
its
don't know what
own.
they call it.
like rectangle of stars. They just what are you just gonna add 1?
Add one, yeah.
Yeah, I
Make
guess.
it look
They
like
do have a
big.
badass flag, though. I'll say that.
Yeah, it is.
I
dope.
like their flag.
Yeah.
It's like very.
I don't really
serious.
want to read all through this, but I'm pretty sure it's because before Alaska and Hawaii,
Mm-hmm.
they said that there was 49 states.
Right.
Yeah,
So if you
yeah.
add Alaska and Hawaii,
Yeah,
it's
like,
going to
did
be
this-
51.
Oh.
Was there
What?
was it an uneven flag? Like that's just annoying.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And even the lines represent something, but I can't remember.
yeah, the lines mean something.
I should probably know that.
I should probably. know
America.
that. No, it's a badass flag though.
Coming to save the motherfucking day. Yeah.
How far do you think you could get, like,
Oh,
a
yeah.
number out of 50 if you
52.
had 2 minutes to try and name as many states as you
I don't
could?
care.
3.
I would probably name all fucking cities, not even states.
Yeah, I know. I would be so.
I feel
bad
like
at
it's
that.
mad hard. I feel like there's probably a lot of Americans that
Puerto
can't even do
Rico
that.
too. But they don't include it on the flag.
Yeah.
District of Columbia and Puerto Rico 52.
District of Columbia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
52. What?
The 13 stripes are for the original American colonies.
So there you go.
Ah.
See, I know my shit about America, just not the states. 'Cause I don't
Not-
care.
Yeah. There's
I don't,
so
I don't
many.
really care to know the provinces, but we learn them, so there we
We
are.
almost forgot one the other day.
Who, me? Oh yeah, yeah.
Remember?
Manitoba.
Yeah.
Manitoba. That's right.
I was right, Manitoba.
That's probably the one that's least thought about.
Yeah.
Oh, it's man.
Yeah.
You know why? Because nobody cares about Manitoba. People
No.
only care about Winnipeg. You know what I mean?
True.
Winnipeg
yeah.
sucks.
Name
Yeah.
another place in Manitoba.
Yeah,
You
but
can't.
Winnipeg is the only
Winnipeg.
thing that matters
Yeah.
in Manitoba.
Maybe never.
No.
Saskatoon, Manitoba.
Saskatoon. This one
Right.
time I saw AC/DC in Saskatoon, Manitoba.
Saskatoon.
Oh,
I
man.
seen
Literally-
ACDC.
in
Yeah,
Saskatoon.
name one other city in Manitoba.
You can't.
You can't.
It's all Winnipeg.
No, Saskatoon.
Yeah, that's why it's
Yeah.
called Saskatoon.
Yeah.
That's why it's called
What the fuck?
Saskatoon.
Think of the video outside the park.
No.
Yo,
No.
that's just from that movie.
They thought outside the borders.
That's Northwest Territories in
I'm
Yukon.
from Saskatoon.
Is
Saskatchewan.
Saskatoon.
Right.
I don't want to.
Just say it.
I don't want to have an Austin moment.
I
so
don't care.
know.
Just what were you thinking? It's too late.
Oh, never mind. It's in Alberta. I was gonna say.
Regina?
I thought maybe is Moose Jaw in
Oh,
Manitoba, but it's
that's
definitely in
Alberta.
Alberta.
No,
yeah.
Alberta.
Yeah. it's
Wait, is
Alberta.
it?
Moose Jaw, Alberta.
Provinces
Moose Jaw.
And their capitals?
We did that on
Wait,
the
is
podcast.
Saskatchewan or
one time.
Alberta? Moose
Me
Jaw.
and you did it
I smashed
in
that.
the spooky one.
Easy.
What'd you name?
The provinces and capital cities.
cities.
I smashed
Yeah.
Every province in the entire.
Always.
Name every Great Lake.
Ooh, that's good.
Do you know this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, he does.
They're easy.
Yeah. There's a acronym.
Erie,
Mhm.
Michigan,
Mm-hmm.
Ontario,
Mm-hmm.
Superior,
Mm-hmm. The one that you go to the most.
Ontario,
No, you said Ontario already.
You said
I didn't.
Ontario.
Yeah, you
He
did.
did.
Lake Ontario, Superior, Erie, Michigan.
The beginning of the acronym. The very first one.
I didn't learn no fucking acronyms.
I didn't learn it either.
Acronyms Holmes.
Huron.
Huron.
Yeah.
Huron Heights.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck it. I don't care.
Huron.
Who cares about the fucking
Here
Great Lakes?
on.
Yeah, who gives a fuck about
Yeah.
the
The
biggest freshwater collection?
You sound like a
world?
fucking teacher. You know how many times I heard these fucking people say that?
What?
We have all the fucking fresh water.
water.
Like, suck my ass. I
So
don't
we're
care.
gonna be the last ones
I don't
alive.
care about the lake.
We got the trees and the fresh water.
It's
The lakes are
fucking
pretty sick. You
stupid.
did, however, name a music project in high school with your boy after the Great Lakes, which is a sick band name.
True. Great Lakes. That was a sick
A
band.
sick band name. Great Lakes,
We had a
brother.
good one song.
It was fire.
Buttery.
It was so good. It was called Buttery. That's right.
It's called Buttery.
It was called Buttery.
It was so good, though.
It was the working like studio name.
the working title.
Should
yeah.
re-release.
I
Buttery.
haven't talked to that guy in like 10 years.
Yeah. Right.
That was
Yeah,
10-year
the fucking. I don't care. I don't care about.
Don't care about Canada?
Dude,
Yeah, we're
if
just shooting the shit,
if
man.
we can
Canada?
take a fucking heart and make it beat outside of a body,
Mm-hmm.
why can't we take fucking ocean water and make
can.
it drinkable?
We can. It's just
You can.
expensive.
So then who the fucking cares? if we
Yo,
got
you
the
can make
fresh lakes?
poo water drinkable.
Yeah, so then
Yeah.
who fucking cares about the fucking Great Lakes? I don't care.
Water drinking.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just expensive.
Good, fucking pay
fuck.
the money.
All right, do it.
Instead of paying Kyle's salary, let's fucking give everybody
Give
water.
everybody water.
Doesn't need to pay that money.
Yeah, we don't need
Have so
to.
many lakes.
Yeah, so
Got
then who
this
fucking
shit.
cares?
So give it all to Nestle.
Why are we going on about these fucking Great Lakes?
Because they're great.
What was that?
It's just fun knowledge.
We got glaciers.
Yeah.
knowledge is
Spit everywhere.
knowledge.
Knowledge.
But Nestle keeps fucking raw.
Here in my
Nestle's
garage.
stealing from us. Here in my garage.
Here in my garage, use my books.
We got Great Lakes on tap.
Cents on the dollar.
It's free.
No, Nestle literally pays nothing.
They don't. It's free.
Stealing water.
Yeah, that's literally free for them. They go to like local lakes and shit and just suck them dry for free.
Yeah, same. That's what I do.
Yeah, as long as you come, right?
Kyle heard suck 'em dry and he was like,
It's like I'm in.
why you talking about me?
I heard Suck 'em Dry and laughed.
Because that's you.
Have you ever sucked them dry?
Nice.
No.
Never.
Nice.
Nice.
What?
The guy just sucks it.
You never sucked them
No,
dry?
it says here you I want to suck you dry. What did you mean by that?
Don't do that. That's
Why'd
good.
you send me this text then?
What do you mean? I got a text from you yesterday.
Are you cool guy 28? It says
No, I'm
here,
definitely
You
not
wanna-
cool guy
It
28.
says here you want to suck him dry. What do you mean by that?
I mean, suck him dry.
What are you doing?
That's
What are you
okay.
doing here? What was the plan for tonight? Did you bring condoms?
See, okay, so sucking dry is that are you having a dry mouth and then sucking, or are you sucking so long that they become dry?
Second one.
I think
So
it's
you
the
start
latter.
wet and then it becomes dry.
Yeah. No, you suck them so that's so hard there's nothing coming out.
There's nothing
Ah!
inside. It's dry.
Or could it mean Or could it mean you're sucking them dry?
You could be, but that'd
Could
be
be both
terrible.
That would
Then they'd be
They're-
sucking
yeah.
themselves dry.
You can't do one. You can't do both. You can only do one or the other.
Yeah, you gotta pick one.
I don't think so.
Dry. That's a hand job.
How do you know?
You just say you ever had a dry suck?
Have you ever had a dry suck? I don't
No.
think so.
I don't think so.
Dry suck?
That's a hand job.
What was that video?
gave me the fucking sickest
dude. Mother trucker. You
would have fucking-
Oh, mother trucker,
You would have
dude.
exploded, dude.
dude.
Dry suck back there.
The fucking remember that old like it was one of those older like comedy groups on YouTube, and they did that thing where the guy's telling his buddies at work about the dry suck, and it cuts back to her and she's like, "I'm gonna make my mouth dry like sandpaper." Remember that?
I'm just gonna
yeah,
take
yeah,
it. I'm just
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
fucking
Just
I'm gonna fucking like it so much.
oh fuck yeah,
Is this thing on?
Yo, I fuck
good
yes.
shit, Maroki.
Good times. Yo, have you guys ever played the game Risk?
Yes,
I don't
the
know why,
game
I
of
just
world
randomly thought of
domination. I love that
No,
game.
Yeah, that
No.
game was fucking lit.
It
but
takes 8
was
hours
Also,
to
like
play
you never
that.
wanted to start it because
Yeah, it takes like 10 years.
you're
to
like,
play.
I gotta invest the rest of my life into this.
Here's the thing with me and any game that I played when I was when I was a kid, so many games got ruined for me.
Wow.
Because I'm the type of person that when I was a kid, I played a game and I lost.
Yeah.
That game sucks. I don't want
Right.
to play it.
Fuck that game.
I don't, if I
still
suck
like
at a
that.
game, I don't want to fucking play.
Yeah,
I'm still like
So
that.
like when I used to play chess, my grandpa used to fucking destroy me every time. He didn't
Well,
let
that
me
makes
win
it
once.
fun, yeah.
Not even once.
Really?
So now
So
you
I was
hate
like,
chess.
fuck this game. I hate
Man's
this
serious
game.
about chess.
Now
He's
when
like,
people
fuck this
say,
kid.
yo, you want to play chess? I'm like, fuck
Nah,
you.
You had a bad
You
experience
get
with
that
chess.
shit
Yeah.
out of my face. And then like
Chess is like boring. Though.
it's like with the same with Risk. I played it and my uncles fucking destroyed me at it. I'm like, this isn't fun.
This isn't even fun.
It's probably mad fun for you.
If I can't even win, why am I
Yeah.
playing?
It's so
Fucking
stupid.
game.
It's like all games. If
Yeah.
I suck at it, but like the thing is now when I do it, I'm pretty good because we're pretty good at picking up new games.
Yeah.
When you're a kid and you're playing with adults,
Yeah, you're fucked.
and
Totally
they don't even
unfair.
mercy
yeah.
rule
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
You get fucked.
Yeah,
The mercy
exactly.
rule.
And
You
then
gotta
you're
have the
like,
mercy.
fuck this game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
then
got
someone's like, yo, you want to play Risk? I'm like, get the fuck out of the
that
house.
shit.
Uncle.
I'm not playing this shit.
Uncle, get the fuck out, Uncle. No, you gotta put in the time though.
What, you want to beat me like my fucking uncle?
So you can't just be the best at everything right away. You gotta put in the time. You gotta
that
do the
shit.
work.
Not when you're like 7
You gotta
years
start
old.
from the bottom.
Yeah.
You gotta learn sometime.
Get the fuck out of the house.
Guy starts from the bottom. Now he's
Yeah.
here.
You gotta work your way up.
Fucking lie.
You can't just be handed everything in life,
I fucking Risk.
right? I know.
Yo, you know how sick my life would be if it was handed everything?
Way better and just.
Facts.
Like, not even good things, but just like random
Here.
things. Just
Here's a thing.
Here's the thing.
Here.
We're handed.
Like your boy.
We've been
Let's
handed-
play Risk.
All right, right now.
You want to die?
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta get a reef.
Let's
Okay.
fucking play some Risk. You wanna play Risk, Kyle? Play Risk with
I'll
me?
play Risk.
You wanna play Risk? Yeah, play fucking. Just a quick game while he's gone. Yeah. It's a fucking sick game though.
Yeah,
Because it feels so good when you would start dominating.
when
and
you
then-
start to get the strategy fall into
Yeah,
place, you're
yeah.
like, yeah.
Shut the
But that
fuck
initial draw could
Yeah.
screw you for the
Yeah,
whole game.
yeah, exactly. That's like you ever play that the Pandemic or whatever?
Sick game.
Yeah,
But
I've
only
played it,
on the
yeah.
computer, not in
Yeah.
real life.
there's a real life
There's
version.
like a board game of it.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
No, I have the.
You only
the
win if
phone
you
app,
start in
the phone app.
Madagascar.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's tons of real life pandemics.
Yeah, a lot.
You have to.
yeah,
you
like
have to
polio.
start. There's like 3 places that you have to start. It's like Madagascar.
But Madagascar's hard to get out of too. It's also hard to get in and hard to get out. You just can't let them shut down.
No, if you start in Madagascar, you always win.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it just takes one person leaving.
I guess. Yeah, yeah.
Because it
You just
depends
gotta,
on.
You gotta. Yeah.
It depends on how you set it up, right?
You
have
can't
to
get detected and then leave.
Yeah, you have to make it like a cough, and then
Mhm.
it spreads everywhere.
Mhm.
And then once everybody's infected, then you start adding in your shit.
Yeah, true.
And you have to start with like a
Epidemic?
parasite. I think I can't remember.
Have you ever played that game?
Nah, I never played
Fun.
it.
You have
like
to
it.
kill everybody in the world.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you'd like
It's
it.
mass like genocide basically, but with flus.
Yeah.
It's like what's happening with vaccines now.
Oh, fuck.
Someone's
The anti-vax
Hey,
is
hey,
back.
actually, like the Waterloo School Board just did a thing where like, they suspended all kids that,
Yeah, it
that
was like
didn't get vaccinated
wasn't
until
it like
they do.
fucking 800 kids or
It's
something?
like 7,000.
Yeah.
They've been doing that for a while.
No, but they legit full on suspended them.
See, this is what they
They
should.
did it a couple years ago,
Did
too.
they?
This is what they should
But
be
it is a
doing.
relatively new
This
thing.
is what they
just
should be doing.
in the news now.
If you don't have your shots, they should make a whole school and all you fuckers go. to
no,
that
they
school.
should just force the kid to get the shot.
No, because people will just argue and say they don't want to get it done. So if you want
Okay,
your
well,
kid
too
to,
bad it's
if you want your
literally
kid
been
to
proven.
die, then go to this school with all the other kids. and you
No,
all
send the
fucking die.
parents to jail and then vaccinate.
Okay,
the
but
kid.
that's not going to happen.
Well,
or else it would have
should-
happened.
It should
This has
be
been going on for
mandatory.
years.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
getting vaccinated should be 100%
Anti-vaxxers
mandatory.
happened when we were fucking.
No, I
in
know.
school.
Yeah,
but
when we
what
were
I'm
kids,
saying
yeah.
is getting vaccinated should be a mandatory thing.
I
in
know, but it's
society.
been like that since we were in elementary
No,
school.
it's not.
It's not mandatory where you get like your parents go to jail. It's mandatory if you want to be
Yeah,
in public school.
No, but I'm saying period mandatory. Like if you don't
okay.
vaccinate your
But
kid,
what I'm
you get
telling
fined.
you-
What kind of parent who sends their kid to public school is gonna be like, oh, my son has to get shots. I'm gonna take him out of public school.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
I'm not saying school. I'm saying period in life.
I know, but what I'm telling you is this has been going on for so long.
Yeah, I know
So
that.
to solve it, they should just say, "All right, you fucking idiots, you can have this school. Die. You'll all
Then
die.
all the
there."
kids
Yeah.
die.
That's you can't do anything.
That's not the kid's fault.
But it's you can't. They can't force people to do it.
Yes, you can. You say, hey,
Or else it
parents,
would have happened by now if they could. What do you mean?
They already would have made it
It would have already
mandatory
been
if they
mandatory.
could.
This would have already been
it's
happening.
there's obviously bigger reasons why they can't, but they should try to
Okay,
enforce
yes, I
it,
agree with you.
basically.
They
Yeah.
should, but they can't, or else they would have. It's
But why
been years.
can't they though? I want to know the reason why.
I don't
they
know
can't.
either.
I don't know the
What
reason
happens to
why.
kids that get vaccinated?
They get autism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you
I read
rather?
the book.
Would you rather your kid get autism or
Yeah,
die?
Would you
Yeah.
rather your kid get autism or not.
No, but I don't understand why it's not mandatory. Like, I don't get it.
I'm
with you.
100% with you.
Yeah.
But
I
I'm
wanna know
saying
why it's
a
not.
short-term solution is send
kill all the kids.
No, send them all to one school so they're not fucking missing school.
Yeah, it's true.
That's the most important
Have an
years of a
anti-vax
kid's life.
school.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's
Rather
gotta be a
than
way.
them not go to school.
What would it
I
be
just want to know
called?
why it's not like enforced.
Let's
I
see.
don't know. In a perfect world.
Okay,
Like, what's the
it's
reason?
enforced, but not by law.
Yeah, and why not though? I don't know why it's not law.
I think because there's
because Johnny McCarthy's still alive.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yo, I read that book, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
You bought that book?
yeah. What?
And my mom bought it, and I read it.
Why?
Come on, Karen.
Why'd she buy
She didn't buy it.
Are
'cause
you
she,
vaccinated?
She didn't buy it. Oh fuck yeah. She didn't buy it because she agreed with it.
Oh,
Yeah. If you weren't, I would.
she should have stolen.
I fucking love needles, dude. Blood work is like my favorite thing. I'm vaccinated hard.
Yeah.
That's a psychopath.
I didn't say heroin addict. I said blood work.
Yeah.
Blood work and heroin are very different.
So I love needles.
You're just not afraid of them.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
there's a difference between not being afraid of them and saying you love them.
I do like them. They
That's
feel
a
good.
psychopath.
What's it say for like?
I'm looking right now.
I honestly want to know what the like. I'm interested. Why?
Do you want to know? Do you honestly want to know?
Yes, I do
I
want to know.
don't think we know that. Say it one more time. What? But I'm saying, for the meantime, they should put them all in one school, so that they're not missing out on school.
Yeah, but won't that just like?
Before they die, they should be malnourished.
No, because all that would cause is an insane spread of the disease. Because if you're not vaccinated, doesn't mean you have like
just because you're not
smallpox.
or just because you're not vaccinated doesn't mean you have a disease.
Yeah, but so if one of those kids has it, it's gonna spread to all of them like
it's
that.
rather that than the spread to the kids who are.
Because all the other ones are vaccinated. So if you put all these kids that are vulnerable in one spot, it's just gonna boom spread like that instantly.
Sick. Then all the dumb parents will realize that.
So you're gonna fuck them
I know,
even harder.
but
not
obviously,
being vaccinated gives them, and going in a normal school, they have way less of a chance to catch.
But I think that even if you are
disease.
vaccinated and
you can catch it, but it's a
yes.
very, very, very small
Yeah.
chance.
'Cause
Yeah,
I
so fuck that. I'd rather them be fucking away
I got-
from my kid.
No.
I got the measles, mumps, rubella shot, which I'm pretty sure they still do. Every baby ever
Yeah.
gets
If you
it,
fucking
and I got mumps.
sent
Yeah,
your kid
exactly.
to school and
So-
they fucking got something from a kid who was not vaccinated, you'd be pissed.
Yeah, but okay, but the thing
Exactly.
is, so
That's
No.
a missed point on a lot of these anti-vaxxers
Yeah.
is that right there.
yeah, but the thing is, what I'm saying is, if you if you do that, right, a kid who isn't vaccinated goes to a school where kids are vaccinated, one or two kids, it's that kid has measles, right? One or two kids in the school by chance get it because there's like a point.
Yeah, and
whatever
one of those
percent
kids is your
okay,
kids.
Okay, now. So now you take that kid out of that school before that happens. None of these kids get it. You send
the
him.
two other kids
you
did.
Send, no. I'm saying, but he didn't go down. This is a different situation.
Okay.
So one situation A, he goes to school, gives two innocent kids measles, right? Situation B, he goes to school where 500 other kids aren't vaccinated and he has measles. Now he gives it to 500 other kids because none of them are vaccinated.
That's their parents'
Those
fault.
kids are innocent.
Yeah, but it's either that or your kid who you vaccinated.
So it's okay. So you kill 500 kids.
You
to save
did.
two kids.
You did your due diligence. That's like me
But
saying.
that's not the kid's fault.
That's like me saying that I have gun control, but someone can come in and kill me. I had my gun control.
You're killing 500 kids over two kids.
Okay, hold on.
I'm not
killing any
killing
kids.
my kid.
Doesn't matter.
I did my due diligence on my own kid.
That's the perfect word for it too. Is due diligence.
But on top of that,
Not fair to the kid.
hold on. So say you send your kid to a non-vaccination school. Those aren't the only kids that kid's going to interact with. School's only 6 hours a day.
Yeah, but for the most part, you hang out with your friends from school.
Yeah, from school.
But
Still a start.
but it would
You're
be.
putting.
Say your kid plays sports. He's exposed to 20 other kids.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
will make sure that they're vaccinated. This will be
Yeah.
the same situation.
No, but you're
I'm
putting.
not saying where you can't kick a kid off a sports team for not being vaccinated, but the school can send them home.
Yeah.
This is not law. It's just like a curriculum. Like it's not.
Yeah, but
I'm
at that
saying your
point, since
idea-
it's a secondary, it's not school, it's sports or whatever. The sports league can say you can't have your kid unless they have shots.
Okay.
Probably.
Your kid can't participate.
All I'm saying is that your idea of sending all these unvaccinated kids to unvaxxed schools.
Yeah, but
is
then their
dumb.
parents will learn. The kids won't die. They'll just be sick and have to
All
get.
of them will just get measles and smallpox and
Yeah,
shit.
they'll fucking.
Smallpox does not exist.
Yes, yeah, it's back.
Okay,
There's cases of it because of anti-vax. Yeah.
Because of anti-vax.
okay.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is
Yeah,
those
it's
kids won't
fucked.
die.
I mean, don't.
they'll just get sick. And
some of them could.
it'll be quick enough that they can fix, like they can.
Yeah, but there'll be an outbreak, and then now those kids will go and interact with more kids. You're just basically giving it a better chance to spread.
I'm saying for my own kid, not happening.
Zakk's just saying put them on
Yeah,
school
but-
so you can like put like a fucking like a vapor vax in the.
Just
Okay, so the
vax.
definition of the vaccine mandates is very
Yeah.
vague, but there's an example attached to it that explains it better. So I'll go
Yeah.
through the definition first. It says, since a mandate is typically defined as an official order to do something, a vaccine mandate would be an order to get a vaccine, but it is hardly an order to hold down and force a vaccine on someone. They're basically too scared to say,
It has
you
to.
got to do it.
Yeah.
They're
So
just
here's what they
scared.
do instead. For example, if you work in a hospital that requires a yearly flu vaccine, you can decide to work somewhere else. Wait. Sure, you can no longer simply have the choice between getting vaccinated or leaving yourself unprotected and continuing to work the same job, but you can still decide to skip the vaccine and look for another job if you choose. So they're basically saying,
Get it or get the fuck out.
But what about
basically.
kids?
No, so that's
well, they're not
So that's
touching.
only if you.
Yeah,
work
that's
at a
why kids
hospital.
got taken out.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, but
You can't come to my
So
school
the
unless
only
you get
reason
vaccinated.
it's not illegal to not vaccinate kids is because they're scared to make it illegal.
They're
That's what you're
they're too scared to come out and say you have to get this.
Why?
I don't know. There's got to be some kind
There's
of reason.
political.
Rate of
Well,
backlash?
first of all, that person would never get elected again.
I feel like there's more people who are with vaccination.
It doesn't
than
matter though,
against.
because that mindset of this person
Like,
forcing, even though I
that's
agree
true,
with
it's
it
like
this
the
time,
government forcing
what else
this
is he
on
going to
me.
do? So
Yeah,
no one's
yeah,
going to
yeah.
ever do it.
It's such a
That's
touchy.
why.
It's because it's a touchy subject.
Yes,
They're not.
that's
That's
why.
such bullshit.
That's
Just
why I'm
fucking
saying
do
But
it.
you have a
it's
school
close as
for
it's gonna
No,
get.
I'm
anti-vax
saying
kids.
that I'm saying is dumb.
That's not dumb.
That is 100%.
You cannot agree with it, but it's not dumb. It's definitely.
I'm saying
an
that'd be the
idea.
wrong decision
Why?
to do because you're putting so many more kids at risk.
Yeah, but option A is not available. Your option is not even
that is
a
available.
choice.
It's a thing.
What do you mean?
Sending the kid to a normal school. Okay, that's even better. Don't
that's
let
what
them
you're
go to
saying?
school.
Oh.
Don't make a school.
Yeah, it's
Don't
the
make a
only
school
reason
for
that
them.
I'm saying
Homeschool
for
them.
the kids with that, if you're fucking working, you don't have time to homeschool your kid.
Then vaccinate it.
If you're against vaccination, you're not gonna get
Then
it.
you're fucked. Homeschool it or vaccinate it. Don't make a school for unvaccinated kids.
Just because they're all going there doesn't mean this died. Doesn't mean that they're all gonna get fucking sick. It
There's
just
a
means
much
that
higher
if it
chance.
happens, how is there a much higher
They're
chance?
not vaccinated.
There's still the same amount of chance if they go to public.
Kyle, if you get a vaccination and someone doesn't get a vaccination, and I have measles, you have a vaccination, he doesn't.
Where's the measles coming from? You have to be out fucking getting it from somewhere. It's not just gonna happen.
Yeah.
How
Where
many
did
measles?
where did you get it from though?
From an unvaccinated kid.
Okay, where in Ontario are there measles?
What?
Show me where in Ontario are there measles.
I don't know where in Ontario, but in the States.
Yeah, are we in the States?
We're not talking.
We're talking about here, Canada.
It's definitely-
I'm talking about my own kid.
Yeah, but MMR is the same vaccination, so it could be any three of those.
Whatever disease that
So it
we've
could be
eradicated.
mumps,
it's
measles, or rubella.
Any of those. There's definitely cases
This is
in
all
Ontario.
easy to say until it's your kid. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but why? Yep. Okay, but still, your kid's just as valuable as another kid.
Yeah,
but
but
you're
it's still
having two
your
different-
kid.
Your
if you went
argument
and got
is-
your fucking kid vaccinated, you did your job. If
I
your
know.
kid gets measles because this fucking idiot
But it's a-
didn't vaccinate his kid,
Yeah. So don't put that other kid in a school with unvaccinated kids. Put them at home.
they're still gonna be at the school.
No, don't let them in the school.
That's not gonna happen.
That is happening.
They still are
That
gonna end
literally
up going
just
to
happened.
school.
No, they
Yes.
weren't allowing them to go to school until they get vaccinated. That's what the Waterloo District School Board does.
Okay, but now that kid's missing out on an education
So
because
that's
their
the parents'
are
fault.
fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Either way, it's still the parents'
No,
fault.
but you're saying send them to a school with unvaccinated
yeah,
kids.
why not?
Because they'll all get fucked.
They won't unless they fucking go and get measles.
Because one of them is gonna have it. One of them's they have a much higher chance of getting the disease.
if they're exposed to it.
Yes. You have no clue where it could come from.
Exactly.
So that one kid that goes to that school could be watching a hockey game in an arena and he gets measles from somewhere.
yeah, and
which
then
has
he'll
happened,
get treated for the measles.
but he's unvaccinated. They don't know that it's in him. He goes to school. Now it spreads to 40 other kids.
And they'll all get treated.
And then that spreads. And then you have an epidemic on your hands.
And they'll get treated.
No.
No, because
It's so hard. Epidemics are so fucking. Smallpox and measles and shit were fucked when before vaccination existed.
no, I don't think there's a cure for smallpox.
I don't know if there is.
think
or
there
not.
might be now.
I think maybe now.
There's a vaccine.
There's a vaccine. You're right.
Yeah, there's a vaccine
I don't
for
know
it.
if there's a cure.
There's a Visine for that.
Smallpox is still a fucking thing where like people are in chamber beds.
yeah. Yeah, it's fucked. But I'm just saying, don't make a school of unvaccinated kids.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I remember
The
in
reason I'd make that was to be like, yo, parents that don't vaccinate your kids, they all gonna die.
But don't punish the kid. It's not the kid's fault.
Yeah, but like, you know. fucking kids
But at the same
Yeah,
time,
but they're not
That's
they're not
dumb.
necessarily going to die.
whether
There's
okay,
a much
like
better chance.
But if a couple kids do die, Canada's gonna make it law. I'm just saying.
No, but the thing is,
God.
it is the law.
but what I'm saying too is just
Technically.
because there's other vaccinated kids at the school doesn't mean that none of them are going to catch it.
There's a small chance that vaccinated kids can get it. That's what's happening.
and that'll
Yeah.
still pass on.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what are you saying about
So
that?
what's the difference?
I'm saying if you have a collection of unprotected people, a lot more are gonna get fucked.
yeah.
So
It's
why
a lesson that the parents will have to
it's
learn
spreading- it's a difference of spreading it more or less. You're gonna choose spreading it more.
to your own kid. Fuck that.
Now it's just the whole point of if it's not mine, I don't give a shit about it.
That's what I've been saying since the beginning.
But we've literally talked about that before, where people argue that people don't care about things because it doesn't affect them, when really we should care about things if it doesn't affect you.
If you're
We've
talking
literally
about
talked
if
about
you're
that.
talking about an epidemic thing, though, it is that it's take care of mine.
yeah.
Yeah, but fuck everyone else. Fuck all these other
If
kids.
it's going to be someone
who are innocent.
dying.
But
yeah.
you're okay. Just playing devil's
My
advocate.
kid has a
Hold on, though.
0.001%
Hold on,
chance
though.
of getting
I am not
measles.
an anti-vaxxer. I'm playing
Yeah, I
devil's
know.
advocate
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
sake of this conversation.
Yeah.
Let's say
Jenny.
that's she's fucked, dude.
Okay, there, Jenny.
She. I don't even remember what I was gonna say now because this fucking asshole.
damn it.
All right, so if you saying that you don't care about anything, just jog my memory here, Zakk. Okay.
I'm saying you
What?
should care about things even if it's not your own thing.
Yes. Okay.
You should care.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
But you're doing that to anti-vaxxers by saying get them vaccinated or not. You're not caring about their beliefs because it doesn't affect you.
It's not
So-
beliefs. I'm talking about children's health.
Yes,
is
I
their
know.
beliefs, that they
but
believe that
they're
they
under
shouldn't-
18 is the responsibility of their parent or guardian.
Yes.
So you're saying that their beliefs don't matter to you because it doesn't affect you. If they feel that strongly about it, that they're
Yes.
willing to get their family
kill their family.
killed, then who are you to say otherwise?
Because
Again, I think it's
they're- no,
dumb,
Yeah,
but-
but I'm saying if they're feeling that strongly, don't punish the kid. Don't create.
I don't disagree with what you're saying.
Don't create a location to collect.
Either
all these
way, you're punishing the
anti-vaccinated
kid.
What?
If
Yeah, but
you're not vaccinating your kid, that's punishing your
Okay,
kid.
yeah, but you're punishing him more by sending him to a school of all these unprotected kids.
Yeah, but that's
That's
up
even
to,
more of a
That's up
punishment.
to their parents to decide if they want to
But it's
send
not
them
up
to
to
that
the
school.
kid.
Nothing is up to the kid at this point.
So don't send
if
the
you're an
kid to a place
anti-vaxxer,
that's all
if you're an
full
anti-vaxxer,
of shit.
nothing is up to your kid.
Your kid's not an
Your
anti-vaxxer.
kid's
He
already
doesn't know.
dying
Okay,
because of you.
You have a choice. Create a school where you can send unvaccinated kids, or don't. What are you choosing?
The school, yeah.
You're
hell
gonna
yeah.
create an area to send
It's up
unvaccinated
to the
children
parents if
to.
they want to send their own kids there.
Don't give them that option.
Why?
Because
Thinking that like every unvaccinated kid has a fucking disease.
kick the kid out of
No,
school.
he's saying that.
Don't punish the parent.
I'm saying that like if a bunch of anti-vax kids go to a school, doesn't mean that everybody's gonna get
Okay,
measles.
That if one kid
If one kid goes
Yeah.
to your school, someone will get measles.
no, because most of them will be vaccinated.
You still get it
You
if you're.
can still
It's a
get it.
way smaller chance.
There's
I
still
got
a
it.
fucking big
I had it.
concentration of kids.
Yeah, but okay. A big concentration of kids with a 0.1% chance of getting measles versus a big concentration of kids with almost 100% chance of getting measles.
But that's still up to the parents to decide.
so homeschool the kid or vaccinate it. Don't create.
here's
a
what
place for them
you're not
to
understanding.
Send the kid.
Here's what you're not
No,
understanding.
okay,
and you
go.
guys both are just arguing stupidly. Just shut the fuck up and listen. Honestly, I agree with you 1,000%.
Okay, then what are you arguing?
He's not disagreeing
I'm
with
not
your
arguing
premise.
with you. I'm just trying to make other options so that we can actually
But
get
why?
shit
Why
done.
do you create that option?
What other option is there? The one that
homeschool
you're
the
saying
kid.
is not going to be happening.
Why? They're doing it. They're literally doing it.
That's exactly what's happening.
That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, but for how long?
Until
They did it in 2016. You know what
Yeah.
happened? They bitched out after like 4 weeks and let them come back.
So don't bitch out. What I'm
Do you
saying.
think
Well,
8,000
and then
people?
Zack's thing comes into play. Then they have no education.
You can't
Now
just
what?
kill a fuck ton of kids to be like, hey, you should vaccinate your kid.
Nobody's saying kill kids.
You're not allowed back at school. unless-
They did it in. I know they did it in
They've done it
2016,
multiple
and they bailed
times,
out
and-
like a month in because the parents
Okay,
were that
but the
hard against
alternative-
Do you think 7,000 kids got pulled out of for vaccinations and then they all went and got vaccinated?
7,000
Yeah, 7,000.
Yes, in Waterloo region.
But you think creating an area to get these kids like killed is a better option?
Okay, hold on.
I'm just saying it's an option.
We're not
No, it shouldn't
disagreeing.
be. It's
We're
a-
just saying that they've
Okay,
tried this
it's
already.
An option, it's a bad option.
like
that we
you're
shouldn't
acting
do.
like I'm an anti-vaxxer.
No,
I'm
yeah,
not.
no, that's
that's my issue here.
I'm not arguing that you're anti-vax or anything.
7,000 kids to get your kids educated, not fucking killed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
educated, I
That's what I'm saying.
But don't create.
Yes, but the potential to be ridiculed with disease is exponential.
I'm saying don't create a zone to collect these unvaccinated kids. Don't do that. That's a bad idea.
Because it creates a
Yeah,
way
but
higher chance
the thing is,
of collecting.
the thing is if there's 7,000 in one, say, Waterloo
School.
region,
Yeah.
there's still so many at your public school.
Yeah, but there's so if you say you have 100 kids who aren't vaccinated and you have 1,000 kids who are, right? And there's 4 schools, so there's 250 at each school. Okay, you send 25 to each school, right? So there's 25 unvaccinated kids.
Listen, I get what you're saying,
you said
but what your
250
conclusion
vaccinated
for it,
and 25 unvaccinated.
but what I'm saying is your conclusion for it is not going to work. We want it to work.
Your conclusion for it is just going to kill kids.
I'm just saying that there's options that we have to consider.
But why is that? You think
That's
do you
just
think
one
that's,
option I
But do you
thought
think it's a
of.
good option?
It's better than fucking.
Yeah, but there
them
is no
going-
good options here.
Yeah.
It's better to pull the kids out of school and force the parent to take time off work to homeschool their kid.
for
Punish
what?
The parent,
for a
don't
couple
punish the
months
kid.
and then they go back.
Don't punish
I
the
should
kid.
point
for
out-
a couple months and then they go back.
No.
Yes, that's what
Pull
happened.
them out indefinitely.
That is
but
what
that's-
happened. But then Zack's thing comes into play.
Send
They
the
have
kids to
to
a
get
death school.
they have to get education.
Yeah.
So I should point out that
don't risk the kid's
because this
life.
was a huge news story, like all over the radio in 2016. The first time they did this, I'm pretty sure they did it last year too. Could be wrong.
Yeah.
But eventually they had to cave because a lot of the parents were being like, "Oh shit!" Like me and the father both work,
So
and
get your kid vaccinated.
We just said, "Oh shit!" Like I can't believe our vaccines aren't up to date. Okay, we'll get on that right away.
Yes.
And
yeah,
they were back the next week.
Yeah. A vast majority of them.
A
is
lot
that.
of them were like that.
Yep.
But like the few small percentage that have parents that
Then
are that
homeschool your
that dedicated
Yeah.
to being anti-vaxxers,
Then be that dedicated to homeschool your kid.
the fact that like they eventually just said, okay, the parents aren't caving,
But
so
the
we gotta
thing
bring it
that
back
you
to
guys
school.
you guys are
No.
acting like it's a perfect world. It's not.
Yeah, you
No,
have
but
to-
I'll-
In a perfect
literally-
world, everybody will get vaccinated.
Literally,
Everybody
all
will
I'm
have
saying
sick.
is that collecting these kids should not be a thing that we do.
Brad said-
I'm saying that's a bad idea.
Okay.
Brad's saying the way it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But I'm saying that's.
not.
I should be getting $100,000 a year.
It
yeah.
actually is.
Yeah,
But I'm saying all
I
I'm saying
should be getting.
all I'm
this.
saying
You
is
should be getting.
that's
this.
a bad idea.
I don't think so. We
Why?
can agree to disagree. It's fine.
Gladly, but
Yeah, but removing them from school is also a bad idea.
okay.
Yeah.
Remove a kid's education or kill the kid.
Yeah,
They're
but
not gonna.
You're
not,
talking about pick the least bad thing out of two bad options.
Would you rather kid have no education or smallpox?
Have
Your,
them all
your kid's not
vaccinated.
guaranteed
No, I
to
know.
die because they're anti-vax.
There's a way higher chance.
It's not.
100. It's basic science.
It is. It is.
It's higher, but not way higher.
If you have a flu shot and I don't, and Austin has a flu and he coughs in our mouth, I'm gonna
when
get
is
the
he
flu
gonna
and you're
cough
not.
in your mouth? And
Okay,
if you
You know
go,
how flu
if you
spreads?
don't have the flu shot and you cough on me, and I don't have the flu shot, or I do have,
You
the
have a
flu
higher
shot,
chance of getting
I'm
the
still
flu.
gonna get the fucking flu.
But if you have the flu shot, you have a smaller chance of getting it.
I'll still get the flu.
No, you won't.
That's
How often
I
do
get
the
your
four of
argument,
us?
but that was a weak argument.
How often?
Flu shot is not.
Hold
the
on,
same.
hold on,
The
hold
flu
on,
shot
Brad.
is not the same as measles.
Brad. How often do the four of us get each other sick? All the time.
Because I never get the fucking
Brad
flu
gets
shot.
the flu. We come down here. We'll fucking
Yeah.
get it. Austin will
'Cause
get it.
why not?
I
I've
get
had flu
shot
strep
once
throat.
in my life.
Austin get it. Like
Yeah, because we
get
don't
each
get
other
the flu
sick all the
shot, so it
time.
spreads. Exactly.
Flu shot is not fucking smallpox.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying that's how it spreads easier. If
Okay, that's true.
So it's the
But
same thing with
measles-
vaccines.
Flu
Measles
doesn't
and
kill you.
smallpox isn't like a fucking thing that's happening right now.
It's
All
an
the anti
epidemic. Yes, it is.
in
a-
Canada, in Ontario.
it's starting.
Yes, if fucking people don't get vaccinated.
Yeah, it's literally the beginning of an epidemic. Smallpox was gone, eradicated, gone. There was no cases. Now there's cases. It's literally the start of an epidemic coming back.
I'm on it right now.
The
See what we get
smallpox
here.
was eradicated.
I know what you're saying.
So
I
what
get
I'm
it.
saying is, if you get vaccinated, you have a way smaller chance of getting smallpox than an unvaccinated kid does, massively.
Yeah,
90%
100%.
fucking one.
So why send them to a
Just
a
because you
zone?
send them somewhere doesn't mean they're gonna get. That's just like saying, okay, there's a school, a public school with some anti-vax kids. They're gonna get measles and die.
Let me put this in fucking easy terms. If you fuck a girl.
Fuck you, easy turns. You're not understanding what I'm
If you
saying.
wear a condom while having sex and a girl has chlamydia, And then you don't wear a condom, when are you going to get the chlamydia?
Okay, you're both not understanding.
You don't understand how vaccines work.
Yes, I do.
You apparently don't.
If you say you send your kid to fucking public school,
Yeah.
how many times has somebody got measles and died
When?
in your life?
None, because it didn't exist.
Oh my God, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
What are you trying to say? Apparently I'm not.
I've said it like 100 times.
Send kids to a school.
No. Listen, if you send some kids to a public school,
Yes.
and some are anti-vax,
Okay, 5 of them are anti-vax and 100 aren't.
what are the chances of those 5 getting measles?
There's a good. If one of them has it, a good chance.
Yeah, but one of them has to have it. None of them have it.
Okay, but if you send 500 kids that are not vaccinated to
It's
one
the
school,
same thing, but just
there's
less
a good
people.
chance one of them's gonna have it.
How?
What do you mean how? One kid has it in Ontario. I guarantee it. There's probably cases in Ontario where kids have it, or the
there in
states.
Ontario?
Let's not even talk Ontario. Let's talk the states somewhere.
Okay, so
Would you
either
create a
way, that
school
kid's
in the-
gonna still infect people.
Yeah, but he's gonna.
Whether he goes-
but he's not gonna infect people who are vaccinated.
Okay, this is from the World Health Organization.
Yeah.
There's no numbers right now for measles, mumps, rubella cases in Ontario or Canada in general, but
Okay.
it does say this. Globally reported cases of measles have spiked 30% worldwide since 2016.
Yeah.
A resurgence spurred in part by misinformation about vaccine safety, Twitter bots, Russian
Yeah,
trolls,
yeah.
anti-vax, blah, blah. World Health Organization has warned countries risk losing decades of progress against measles and other entirely preventable childhood diseases, while experts here on our home front have warned that Canada's immunization rates make the country a sitting duck for outbreaks, and in brackets, Canada has one of the worst immunization rates per capita of any developed country.
There you go.
What do you mean? There you go. None in Canada.
Yeah, but, okay, in the states, anywhere.
Yeah, I'm talking about Ontario, Canada.
We're
I'm
talking
saying
about-
it from
not
the
worse.
start.
Canada, okay,
Low.
Canada,
We have low immunization.
So you-
populated area of Canada.
Ontario and BC.
Yeah.
You're
Ontario.
you doing that is just
Ontario.
creating
Yeah,
a breeding
Southern
ground
Ontario,
for it. Let's
specifically.
not even talk Canada then. Talk the state. In a state, and there's a couple kids who have measles, right? There's definitely a state where a kid has measles. So if you create a school to house all these kids without vaccinations, someone's gonna go there with it, and that's gonna spread like wildfire.
Okay,
and then
but
it's gonna give chances to give it to people who are vaccinated.
It'll
even
also
more.
happen in a public school too.
But it's a lot less chance.
But also, the amount of anti-vaxxers in the States is way higher.
okay, but still, okay. Would you create a school like that in the States?
There could be a public school filled with anti-vax kids already.
Would you create a school?
There
to
could be a
No,
school
there isn't.
of
That doesn't
anti-vax
exist.
kids already.
That doesn't exist.
What do you mean?
They don't create schools to say all you
Not a
anti-vaxxers
school
come here.
That's just anti-vax. I'm just saying any public school, none of the kids have vaccines.
Okay.
Maybe
It exists for sure.
But they're all susceptible. Yeah, exactly.
To getting that disease.
Okay.
Yes.
I think I can...
It's probably already existed, is what I'm saying.
This quote will tie up this disagreement section very nicely. Mandatory vaccines for school entry turns the problem into a conflict of competing values, the value of immunization against the value of schools. When both are important to the child, it is more complex than just a yes or no debate.
No, but I'm saying don't create a zone to send all these kids to.
Yes, but-
don't create an unvaccinated school.
But if a party leader, if Trudeau could just go up and say, guess what? It's fucking illegal to not vaccinate your kids. He would. But that's political suicide.
talking about
He
it's
would never
illegal.
do that. So
I'm
now
just
you're
saying
left.
that's a bad
You
idea.
think that a pro-vaxxer would vote for Trudeau again if he mandated that?
Number them.
Yes, but
Like fucking
what they're...
50 to 1.
I'm not disagreeing with that premise, Austin.
Do
What
you know
I'm
how
saying is...
voting works?
Yes.
What I'm
50 to 1. 50 wins every time.
I'm not even talking about the legality of it. All I'm talking about is creating a
political
area
suicide.
to house. No, I'm not even talking politics. I'm saying creating a school to house all these unvaccinated kids is a bad idea. Period.
Okay, so what's the best idea?
A better idea, not the best, not the answer. A better idea is what they're doing. Pull the kids out of school.
Okay, but it
force
doesn't
the
last.
parents
Now
to
what?
not
It doesn't last. Now what?
send them to a school and kill all the kids.
No, I'm saying give me a better option.
I don't know the answer.
Okay.
I'm saying that's a bad option.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I'm
I'm not saying this is the answer.
Yeah, but you're saying
I'm
it's
just
a
saying
good
this is an
option?
option I thought of.
But I think it's a bad one.
Okay, and that's I said from the start. Okay, you can think that. It's fine.
But it is.
Okay,
He also
fine, you can
he
think
also
that.
said from the start that perfect world he would say word for word what you're saying.
Yeah.
That they should
Okay,
get
but try
vaccinated.
that first.
They tried it. It doesn't
and
work.
they're trying it now.
They're trying
And then-
it
and then
again.
Don't fall back on
for
it.
another time.
So don't fall back on it.
Okay, so
Okay,
let me
but
ask
they
you
will.
this:
Stand your ground.
how long is too long? So your kid's not allowed to go to school. You and your wife both work, or
I
you're,
would then get it
or you're a
vaccinated.
single parent. You
No,
work, but you're an
strongly believe
anti-vaxxer.
that you should-
What do you do?
Then I quit work and homeschool my kid.
Okay, but what means more to you? Your kid, your anti-vax
My kid.
beliefs, your money, your job,
My
like
kid.
your marriage.
If you
Like,
100%
if
my
you quit
kid.
your job, you lose everything. You don't
Sell the house or downsize and homeschool
all over
my
an
kid.
anti-vax, or would you not just say,
Okay,
fuck
if you're a
it, go
single
back to
parent,
school?
if you're a single
Fucking
parent,
send my kid to a school with all these other.
Send my school to
anti-vax
kids.
okay,
kids.
listen. Okay,
school?
right now we're asking you shit without the anti-vax school. This is just what you think.
Right.
So
Okay.
stop bringing up. Oh, what would it do this? I'm saying, what would you do? You're a single parent.
Okay.
You're strong anti-vax.
Okay.
And your kid got kicked out of school.
You work, no babysitter.
You have no space. You have no time to homeschool your kid. You're a single person.
You work
Argue
50 hours a
to
week.
get them to stay in school. Obviously, then.
Okay.
Okay.
And then they get in.
Just so
Now
you
what?
know, just so you
Now
know,
they're in a school with all these vaccinated kids.
just so you know, we aren't saying this to say that to get you to a point where you have no answer. We're just saying there's parents with kids in that situation that they don't have a choice.
Okay, are
know
you
what I mean?
saying this anti-vax school exists or it doesn't?
No.
It doesn't exist.
I'm telling you
I'm
current,
gonna argue,
present
I'm going to
day.
argue the school and say, let my kid go to your school. I need to work. Let them in the school.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to say. And I'm going to argue and argue and argue until they let them
And
in
that's
the
what
school.
happened.
And that's what
in
happened.
2016, and they did it.
Okay, so you do that. So now there's a school of 100 kids and one unvaccinated kid. That
We're not
kid-
saying it's good.
No.
Yours,
I'm
okay.
saying it's better doing that. Letting the kid back into school is better than creating a hot zone for a disease.
But we're eliminating the
Yeah,
hot
we're
zone.
eliminating
We're
it.
talking about present day right now.
Okay.
You saying that the perfect
So there's
scenario.
no other
hold on.
option.
Hold on, dude.
You're not giving me another
Chill.
option.
Chill out. We all love each other.
It's on one thing.
It's
and
all
he's
good.
sticking on it.
No.
Well, here's what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Perfect. No, I'm not disagreeing
I'm not
with
I'm
what
not
you're
disagreeing
saying.
with you either. I'm disagreeing
All I'm
with him.
saying is
We've already eliminated
moved on.
that. We're
Perfect
moving on.
scenario.
So there's no answer for this question.
That's what we're
There
trying
isn't.
to tell you.
That's what
There's
we're
no
telling you.
answer.
There's
And
no
all I'm-
answer.
And what I'm saying is that creating that hot zone makes it worse.
Okay.
So
and
don't do
now
that.
I'm saying
We're
what-
moved on. We're just talking right now.
I'm not the fucking mayor. I'm not making this
He's
happen.
not the guy.
I know
Don't
that,
do
but
it.
you're
I'm
so
not making
adamant
it
about
happen.
creating this hot zone school, and all I'm saying the whole time I was trying to say that's a bad idea. Don't do that.
And
That'll
from the
make
start, I
things
said
worse.
that's fine.
Yeah, but would you create that hot zone?
I
If
can't.
you
I don't
had
have the
choice.
power to create
If you had
that.
the power to create that,
if I was,
would you?
If I was a hard
Oh.
anti-vaxxer
Oh.
and I believed in anti-vaxxing, I would try to do that. Yeah.
February
but do
27th.
not
Me
realize
as
that you'd be
somebody who's
making it
not
worse.
anti-vax, fuck no.
But do you not realize that creating that would give your child a bigger chance to get measles?
Okay, I'm arguing from the start as an anti-vaxxer.
Yes.
So me as Zakk Patel, if they said we're gonna put all these anti-vax kids at this school, I would be like, okay, if the anti-vax want to do that, that's fine. It's dumb.
No.
But as an anti-vaxxer, if they said, okay, we're gonna make a school for all you fucking kids that don't want to get, or you want to get your kids vaccinated, as an anti-vaxxer, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's a good
But
idea.
these anti-vaxxers don't want their kid to die.
they don't
want
they
the
don't
kid to
care.
get fucking autism.
They don't care.
Yes, they do. They do care about
They
the
don't
kid.
care because they're not vaccinating their
They
kids.
actually do care about the kid because they think the vaccine is going to
Okay,
harm them.
But if you as
Okay, but I see where he's.
if you as an anti-vaxxer, if you believe, so say I'm an anti-vaxxer, I have a kid, you're an anti-vaxxer, you have a kid, he's an anti-vaxxer, he has a kid. We believe,
If you send your kid to the school, that nothing's gonna happen in your opinion.
No, they don't believe
'Cause the
they don't
vaccine
believe
is the problem
They don't believe
in
that
their
the vaccine,
minds, right?
But I don't think it's all that. I think it's the vaccine can cause other shit that they don't want to risk. They still
okay,
know
but
that measles exist.
as somebody who,
There's probably
Right, yeah,
extreme
yeah,
ones.
yeah.
that
as
do
the
you're
that.
person that is an anti-vaxxer, if they said to you, you have to get your shot, you have to get your kids your shot or get out, and you choose, okay, well, I'm not getting my kid my shot, and they say you can send them to this school with all the other kids that are anti-vax, as the parent, you're going to be like, yeah, sure.
As a logical parent that understands
Okay, but
how they
you're not...
There isn't valid because you said that as an anti-vaxxer, I don't want my kids to get autism from getting vaccination.
Yeah.
But I still don't want to get them measles.
Yes.
That's
So don't send them to a place
no,
that.
no, but that's a double negative.
What do you mean?
There's either you
No, because they think
One or the other?
they
it's
think.
one or the other.
No.
You either subject your kid to getting measles, or you get a
Yeah, but why subject them more to getting it?
because
They just think the.
Okay, but you have to...
There's
school doesn't
No, they think there's two options: give the kid autism, or give the kid a really small chance of a risk of getting measles. They're gonna choose not give it autism. Now they're not gonna say, okay, my kid's not vaccinated. He probably won't get measles. Let's send him to a school where all these kids, one might have measles, and he has a better chance of getting it. No, they're not gonna choose to do that.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay, go. Yeah, I want to know. I want to know their thoughts.
I just have an article.
We're all anti-vaxxer parents, and you're like, "Yo, I'm sending my kid to the school." I'll be like, "Yo, I'll send my kid to that school."
But I don't know how they
True,
think.
yeah, that's a good point. Because they'll roll in packs, right?
Do they think that
As if they're like
what were you
animals
gonna
or
say? What were
something.
you gonna say?
I just have an article here. So somewhere along the lines of like anti-vax kids, not like chances of them actually causing an outbreak.
Yeah.
Vancouver is currently February 27th, 2019, so recently. Vancouver is currently trying to contain a measles outbreak that has racked up 13 confirmed cases, which doesn't seem like a lot, but considering it hasn't been an issue in decades, and it's happening quick.
like
okay. Next headline. This is from National Post.
13 dead.
Yeah.
Unvaccinated people are definitely causing these outbreaks. That's the fucking headline.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, they use some metaphorical stuff here, but this is an interesting one. Western Canada, currently in the grip of a measles outbreak, has spread to Alberta from BC.
Yo, don't go to Whistler, dude.
Imported to Canada by international travelers. One of them, an unvaccinated 11-year-old boy who picked up the disease on vacation to Vietnam.
Pass it on to other unvaccinated kids.
Yeah.
So put them all in one spot. They're all gonna get it.
Okay, that's long gone. We're just talking
No, it's
about.
not. It still exists.
We're just
You
shooting.
literally just said.
We're just shooting the shit about what's going on.
He's saying if there was two options.
Okay, first of all, what I'm saying, you're not understanding because you're thinking it's me saying it. I'm arguing
you're talking
as an anti-vax.
But do anti-vaxxers think? Do anti-vaxxers still understand that there's a chance of them getting measles if they don't vaccinate?
They just think it's lower.
Okay.
Like, do they think? Do they? Yeah, they think there's a higher chance. I want to know how they think. Do they think there's a higher chance of the kid getting autism if he gets it? So they're gonna go to the other side and say, give him a smaller chance of getting.
I just
measles?
feel like, honestly,
So
like,
why risk it?
I feel like anti-vaxxers.
Yes, they are dumb.
I feel anti-vaxxers
I'm just saying, don't
would jump on that idea.
I don't think so.
I think so. Us as people who would get
Okay.
as people who would get vaccinated and vaccinate our kids, 100%.
Even
I
if
wouldn't
they
even
do-
want my kid hanging out with someone.
That's not even a question with the four of us.
No, yeah,
If
at
there's
all.
Hockey, there's a hockey school.
Not even close.
Right.
Because there's a chance to die in hockey.
No, but anti-vaxxers don't think there's a chance of dying.
But I don't know. I think they might just think the not getting autism outweighs.
They don't think.
Yeah, I feel like I think you're giving them a little bit too much.
My kid plays hockey. Let's send him to hockey school.
You're using your logical
No,
mind.
but okay. What I'm saying
You're
is
using your logical
don't
mind.
use logic
don't
here,
give
man.
them that choice.
Yeah,
Give who what choice?
Don't give the parent the choice to send their skid to their skid.
Yeah, but nobody's
kid
giving
to
their
a hot
kids the
zone.
choice. I'm just saying, as an anti-vaxxer, if I was, that's something I would try to say.
Yeah, but don't let that happen.
Okay, I'm not in charge of
But
letting
at the
it
very
happen.
beginning, you were saying create a school for them.
He's talking an anti-vaxxer
I'm saying
perspective.
as an anti-vaxxer. How fun would this podcast be if we were all just, I'm a vax.
I agree.
know
I
that,
agree.
but
I
at
agree.
the
I agree.
beginning,
I
you
agree.
said they should just create a school for kids that don't have vaccination.
Not for his own idea. He
For my
said.
own kid.
Yeah, no.
He said since this is
you
going
said
on.
send the other kid away because I don't want my kid
No,
getting it.
he's saying let them go to school at least to get an education.
Risk hundreds of
They're
kids
not
dying
thinking
and
about
spreading.
that. They're anti-vaxxers.
But you were saying that from the beginning. Just create an area because I don't want my kid.
not
to
for
get
the
it.
fuck of it, for a solution to get them education.
Education.
No, that's not. They don't get education when they're dead.
Okay, but that's the thing.
But as an anti-vaxxer, you're not thinking, I'm not
But
going
I'm
to
not
vaccinate
talking
my
as you
kid's
an
going to
anti-vaxxer.
die.
I'm saying at the beginning.
But
you
if you're not
said-
talking him an anti-vaxxer, there is no school for
No, but
anti-vax
that's
kids.
the argument from the beginning was just.
If you're
create-
talking to me as a vaccinating person that
Yeah.
vaccinates my kid, I agree with you 100%.
No, at the beginning you said I don't want unvaccinated kids coming to my kid's school, so create an area for parents to send their kids to.
Yeah,
that's what you said.
So then I'm saying, if
as a
there was that
vaccinated parent-
option, then I would be like, sure, whatever.
So as a vaccinated parent, you want
Oh,
the
yeah, you're
unvaccinated
right. Sorry, I
kid
stand
to go,
corrected.
Yeah,
That's
you want
right.
the unvaccinated kid to go to a
If
different
that
school.
was available and they asked me, I would say, if that's what their parents choose, go for it.
No,
Yeah.
don't give
It's
don't
up to
give the
their
other parents
parents.
that option. Don't give the other
to their
parents that
parents.
option.
But if we as vaccinators, if we had an option to give, it'd be either don't fucking send your kids to school,
Yes.
or get them fucking
Yeah.
vaccinated.
If I was a parent, hold on.
If that was
No.
if that was the fucking fucking.
No, because I'm arguing his point. Let me argue his point. He just said, I'm a parent who vaccinated my kid. My kid's going to a normal school. There's an unvaccinated kid that went to my school. I'm not gonna say send that kid to a school where all these unvaccinated kids are. I'm gonna say, why the fuck does that school exist? We need to get rid of that and not put all these kids in one area.
Originally,
Yeah.
Originally is because you just said Canada after 3 or 4 weeks they allow kids to come back.
Yeah.
I'm saying that either don't fucking allow those kids to come back.
Yes.
What Zakk said is, you know what? Fuck those kids and their parents.
No, because it's not the kid's fault.
But I don't fucking care.
I do. I
Okay,
care
but
about
still-
other kids.
Okay, but
If a kid's
if
not
it's
your dumbass-
Just because it's not your kid
if
doesn't
it's
mean you should
coming
die.
if it's coming to shit like that, then you look after yours, and whatever those parents want to do is on them.
No, I'm as the parent who vaccinated his kid, I'm gonna fight to not let that school exist because that makes it spread even more.
Okay, how about this? How about say you
know how genes work?
Gene-
Children inherit their fucking parents' genes. If a parent's that stupid, the kid.
No, there's a lot of kids.
Okay,
with
but
dumb,
listen,
shitty parents that grow up to be
Okay,
successful.
let's switch it up a bit. Say you have a kid,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
And he's going to this public school.
Okay.
And they did this thing where this happened. All the kids that were unvaccinated got sent home, and they have to get vaccinated before they come back.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 weeks later, they're like, "Fuck it, we're letting them come back." They come back. One kid has measles. Gives your kid measles.
That's very unfortunate.
That's it.
That's extremely unfortunate, and I would basically like lobby against trying to get vaccinations to be like legal, like mandatory. I wouldn't say send all these other kids to a zone to get even more kids infected to then spread it after school hours.
Okay, so what if
All you're doing is creating a zone to make it worse.
there was already kids, like 4 kids with measles,
Okay.
and they got sent home?
Yeah.
They still have to get their education.
So homeschool those kids. Well, first of all, send them to the fucking hospital and quarantine them and try to fix it.
Okay, so what if it was just like a school
Yeah.
for people who already had measles,
Well, then they're fucking.
so that they're
spreads
getting
even more.
education?
No,
They already
'cause-
have it. How did they spread it?
So there's 4
So that
kids
they
in the
don't spread
school.
it more.
You can't get more measles than you.
You're not in school 24/7.
No, but you go to a school to learn. But
Okay,
there's
10
like
kids-
30 kids that have
30
measles.
kids at this school to learn. Right?
30
Okay,
kids.
30 kids at this school, right?
Yeah, with measles already.
All of them have measles.
All of them have
They're
measles.
gonna die. You put them in a hospital and quarantine them and try and fix them. Why would you create a
Those
school
13
for
kids aren't dead.
Yeah, but they're
They're not all
definitely in the
kids
hospital,
either.
and they're not
They're
all
just
kids
saying
either.
that it started with one kid
Yeah.
who wasn't
Yeah, and it
wasn't
spreads
vaxxed.
to other people. But don't-
and he
I don't
was
think
on
you
a trip.
die within a week.
Yeah, but it's not. I'm pretty sure measles is pretty fucked up.
Hopefully for
It's not that fucked.
But I
like,
don't. I don't think
it's
you just-
fucked.
yeah,
But like, it's not like, oh, you got measles.
and it's not just measles. Like
sorry,
smallpox
you're
and
about
shit's
to
coming
die.
back.
Like mumps and shit. It's all really similar. Here's an interesting question though that none of us know the fucking answer to, obviously. But I'd be curious to know, what does a vaccine do, like passively, against the casual, we'll call it, the casual repellent of measles, mumps, rubella, versus if it's a fucking full-on epidemic or pandemic, whatever the fuck it's called. But does the strain just get stronger and eventually your vaccination's like
it could.
whatever and you get it anyway?
I don't know.
That's how.
It stays the same, but it changes.
No, it could get stronger
That's
too.
how
and
like
That's what I mean.
diseases
And that's why-
shit, they adapt and
yeah,
they
they
get
adapt.
stronger.
Yeah.
And that's why creating a zone for this to infect even more people to
Yeah.
then give more chances to spread is a bad idea.
And if an anti-vaxxer
Period.
tries to bring me that argument, I'll hear an argument for that.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to sit here and even discuss whether or not you should get your kids vaccinated or not, because you absolutely should.
yeah.
The
I
camera
think
stopped.
the recording stopped.
Can you press the record button again, Austin?
And yeah,
You press
that's
the
fucked.
record
Though.
button?
I don't know. I don't know. Anti-vax is fucked.
It is fucked.
Yeah.
No, again, I don't know if it sounded like I said I was anti-vax.
No, no one's
but-
no one's
No,
anti-vax.
okay, but yeah,
The
they
whole
absolutely
point
are.
was
No
don't
one's
create a
anti-vax
zone.
here.
All
don't
I'm
create a
saying is I'll
zone.
at least
The whole
hear an
point
argument
is
for that part.
don't let these kids go to school with.
Yeah.
And don't
Unless they're
create
vaccinated.
So thank you. Don't let them go to school.
Yeah, but that's what I said from the start.
No, you
in
said
a
create a
perfect
zone from the start.
from the
No.
start. I said in a perfect world, these kids would just not go to school
wasn't
until they get
speaking in
vaccinated.
reality about the
Imperfect world,
school.
don't create a school for them to go to.
Oh my god.
He was never serious about
I was
that.
saying I was
were
just
from the
I
start.
just created an option.
Yeah,
And you
don't
just
create
stuck
that
to it the
option.
whole time. It's just an option that I threw out.
Creating the option.
But is it a bad option? Is it a bad option?
As me, yes, it's a terrible option.
Okay,
But
as
if this kept happening, where they kept taking kids out of school and then letting them back in,
Would it become a
and then
good
taking
option?
them out and then to give them out, and then they were like, okay, we're gonna send these kids to the school, and they said, It was based on if the parents wanted to or not. And they said, do you want this kid to fucking do that, or do you want them to go to your school? I would be like, I don't care. If the parents want them to go to this school, it's unfortunate, but it's going to happen.
So if they pull them in, pull them out, and this keeps happening again, would that become a good option?
If they asked me,
Yeah.
hey, we're going to take this kid and put him in this school, all these anti-vax kids.
Okay, so now if they asked me, I would say no, because that promotes the spread of this disease, which will make things worse. So that's a bad option. Don't do that.
There, it's like, is this a fucking, an X-Men of school where they don't leave a campus? Where they
But
stay
yeah, exactly.
in an area?
Yeah, send them to quarantine, sure.
Yeah.
Which could be a school.
No, because they leave school.
It would have to be
You're creating a
school of
zone
some
for the
kind.
disease to spread, and then after school hours, it has a higher chance of spreading everywhere else. It's 100%
Okay.
a bad idea. Like,
But
there's
what
no question about it.
But what I'm saying is that if
It'll
it kept
never
going
be-
on and they asked that, for me, I would be like, if that's what the parents want, that's what the
But
parents
he's
But
want.
that'll
saying
make
that
that'll make
because
your
his
kid
kid's
a
vaxxed.
higher
Keep
chance
that
to
in
get
mind.
vaccinated because now more kids have it. Now they're going to interact with those kids, even more kids after school hours. You're making it worse by creating a zone, an area for the disease to spread.
Okay,
So
but
it's
the
gonna
thing
make
is,
it harder.
the thing is like, I'm not saying that's the fucking gold option.
No, I know, and neither am I. And I'm saying it's never going to be a good idea, no matter what.
Okay,
like it's
but what
100%
I'm
a
saying,
bad idea.
I'm saying as me personally, if they asked me that, I would say whatever. Sure.
But it's going to make your kid get have a higher chance of catching the disease.
Well, my kid's not gonna hang out with anti-vax kids.
How do you know that?
Because I'm gonna make sure of it.
He's gonna tell him.
You're gonna have, if you have kids, you're not gonna know who they're hanging out with.
So your kid plays soccer after school, and now one of those kids that went to that school now plays soccer with him too. How are you going to know that?
Doesn't even go to that school.
No. If he created this school to house this,
I'm God. I can create schools.
no, that school is.
I'm not saying that I'm creating it. I'm
but
saying
you're-
that
you're-
if they create it,
you're saying-
that's their fault.
No, but is it a good idea or a bad idea?
Bad idea, yeah.
Okay.
But if it's up to me, what their kids do, it's not up to me. If they
But-
want to send their kid, they send their
You
kid.
would not-
Let's say that kid goes to that school.
Yeah.
And then he comes and plays soccer with your.
Yeah.
I'm gonna know who my kid's
No, you're
fucking
not.
playing soccer with.
There's not
No
a sign
clue.
sheet of who's been vaccinated?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Or you're at a stadium. You go see a soccer game and you're in the crowd.
If it's kids soccer, I'm sure they'll have vaccinations.
There was an NBA game where some kids or something caught
No, they probably
measles or
would.
something.
They would definitely have
probably would.
vaccinations.
Okay, hold
go to a
on,
concert, you go
hold
to a
on a
grocery store.
second. I'm not saying that you'd go there and ask the coach, "Can I see the vax sheet?" But like
Okay, you go to a concert.
Cambridge youth soccer
Yeah.
would probably
Okay.
have tracking over who's vaxxed. I
Okay,
bet you they
even
do.
if they do, that's fine. You go to a concert. You go to an NBA game. You
I
go
know.
to a
I'm not
basketball
saying
game.
it's
You don't
unavoidable.
know.
I'm just throwing.
But
I'm
that's
just
the
throwing
same.
things
That's the
out.
same
That's
way
all. We're just
that you
chatting.
could catch
All
it
I'm
anyway.
asking is for you to agree with me that that's never.
He
a good,
did.
No.
I did.
You literally just said it's a good. It's.
He just said it's a bad idea.
I said it's a bad idea, but if the anti-vax people want to do it, what can I say?
He's saying that as a vaxxer, not an anti-vaxxer.
No, but period. It's going to. If they created that, and I had a kid, I would fight against that school.
You
and get
just
that
said,
shut
Zach,
down.
is that a bad
but
idea?
if
And
your
he
kid
said
died,
yes.
you'd say it's unfortunate.
What?
Yes.
There's a better chance he's gonna die if you create that school. If you create that zone, you're
Yes.
increasing the risk of your kid getting the measles.
I've agreed with you 13 times now. You're
Okay,
still
thank
arguing
you.
with me.
No,
I don't
he's
understand
agreed
what the
with
fuck
you.
you want from
So
me now.
What I'm saying is that
Okay, you would argue against it. I wouldn't. What's the fight still happening? What's the debate?
okay. All I want to know is, do you think?
How many times have I said
Oh,
it's a
okay.
bad idea?
Last question.
Yes.
Last
Terrible
question. Last
idea,
question.
yes.
Do you think creating?
bad idea. Yeah, it's a
Last
bad
question.
idea.
No. Last question. Do you think creating that school is going to give your kid a higher chance or a lower chance of getting the measles?
I think it's the same either way.
It's not. The answer is no. It's not.
If you
Your kid's in a school with one kid with measles, right? You pull that kid out of that school and send him to school with hundreds of kids that aren't vaccinated. Where is the higher chance of your kid
okay,
getting
but
measles?
for me personally, I'm gonna know who my kid's hanging out with.
You're not.
Yes, I am.
You're never gonna go in public with them.
You never
What?
know because
People caught measles at an NBA game. There was kids that caught measles at an NBA game.
Okay,
You can't go to a park and say.
but you can catch that anywhere.
All
then.
I want
What's
to know.
the difference?
The only question I'm
The
asking.
difference is if it's mandatory or not to get fucking vaccinated.
The only question I'm asking. What's the higher risk? Creating this zone or not creating this zone? What's the higher risk your kid's gonna get it?
Okay, so for me,
Same
Yeah.
amount of risk.
terrible idea. Yes, I agree with you.
Okay, what's the higher risk?
But for anti-vaxxers, I'm pretty sure they don't care.
Okay, but what's the higher risk your kid's gonna get measles? If they create this school or if they don't create this school?
Whether you're a vaxxer or not.
Yeah. What? You have a child. He's going to school. He's vaccinated.
I have a
They
child.
create this school that houses hundreds of kids that aren't vaccinated, or they don't create this school.
What would I prefer?
Yes.
That they don't create it, but
Thank
he's
you.
saying the same thing.
So
He never once said if I was in
Yes, he
charge,
did.
I would make a school for anti-vax kids.
That's where this got brought up.
As
What's
an
the higher chance? What's the
anti-vaxxer.
higher chance your kid's gonna get measles if the school exists or if it doesn't? Just give me what's the higher chance?
Because you already went with the easy option.
Okay.
No, what's the higher chance? It's a simple-
Okay, yes. If they're all concentrated
why
in one
create
area,
it?
okay. But I'm saying if they made the idea,
Fight against
they
creating that.
already did it,
And I'm gonna
It's
say you guys
happening.
are dumb. Get rid of that.
and because of you, they're gonna stop it.
I'm gonna fucking fight for
Okay,
it.
so
Obviously.
but either way, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna fucking fight with them. I'm not gonna fight with the
You just-
anti-vaxxers who are
you're-
gonna
you're-
send their kids.
Yeah. No, it's a bad idea. Period. And you didn't say it was a bad idea from the
Let me
start.
fucking
You're
copy
agreeing
and
with me that
paste
it's a
it
bad
100
idea, but
times.
now you started like backpedaling and shit. And basically, I'm saying
Yo,
your
Zak's
kid,
gonna drop in that sick edit.
your kid
right
has a higher
now.
chance to get the measles if you create that
Backpedaling
zone.
on what?
Your kid has a higher chance.
Backpedaling on what?
And in the beginning, you said create this school.
I said if they created that school, I wouldn't care.
You said they should create this school.
If they did, I wouldn't care.
Why? Your kid now has a higher chance of getting the measles.
If they're not
Why
going
would
to
you not
vaccinate
care?
their kids, I don't care. That's their fault. That's their kid.
Yeah, but if you saw this school open up in your neighborhood and was like, oh, this is where we're gonna concentrate all this measles, you wouldn't be mad?
Yeah, but he was saying it like ironically here. Like,
No,
what
he
are you
was
not?
not. No,
You're
from
a
the
smart
beginning.
young man. What are you not understanding?
From the
Like
beginning,
from the beginning, if you listen to it back,
You
it
said
wasn't
create
like
a
I've
zone.
thought about this. This is a thing.
No,
I was just
no.
like, this is an option.
Yeah.
Put them in a
No,
school.
but you should. They instead of basically you said instead of homeschooling them, they should send them to the school. And what I said was no, that's a bad idea.
And
'cause
the
it's gonna
only
give your
reason
kid a
I
higher
said that
chance.
is so that they would get education.
That's a strong point.
Yeah.
So say you didn't agree with anything that you previously said about an anti-vaxxer.
Mm-hmm.
What if an anti-vaxxer school opened in your neighborhood?
Yeah. Not.
He'd be pissed
Yeah.
like anybody else would.
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't understand what the argument is.
Because you said it
You said it doesn't matter.
If we pull it back and listen to the playback,
Yeah.
it wasn't like I was like,
No,
make
no,
the
no, no. But
school.
we were talking about
It was-
homeschooling.
you guys were just saying if it was. I was just like, because I was thinking, well, this kid still needs to get education.
Yeah, and all I'm saying was I was arguing that to try and bring you to my side to say, oh yeah, that would be a bad idea.
I've been saying it's a bad idea, but it's just an idea.
Yeah, but
I
it's
was
bad-
just like,
it's the
oh,
wrong
just
one.
send them to a fucking different school with anti-vaxxers.
Yeah, and all I'm just saying is,
And
is
then
that
I was saying
shouldn't exist.
that if an anti-vaxxer heard that idea, they would be like, yeah, probably I would do
Maybe,
that.
yeah, but what I'm saying is that should not
be a bad
exist.
idea.
That would be a bad idea.
He
and that
know
should not
he
exist.
said
Terrible
that.
idea.
Yes,
Okay,
but from the beginning you didn't say bad idea.
Listen to it back.
Yeah,
topic.
you just said.
Listen to it back.
Okay, yeah.
I guarantee you, if you listen to it back with what I'm saying, you'll be like, oh,
I
it
guarantee you
makes
didn't
sense now.
say as an anti-vaxxer they should create the school. You said instead of pulling them out and homeschooling
But
them,
I
just
said
give
it in
them
a way
zone
that
to go
Kyle
to.
understands what I was
I
saying.
understand what he's saying.
No,
Halfway
you're
through,
just-
I was
you're just-
talking
no,
Austin.
no.
Kyle
I'm just
understood I was
what?
saying.
What am I just? You guys cut me all the time. I have no problem debating. I'm just saying, like, he literally said,
I'm saying creating that.
he
was-
said, why would I sit here and agree with you when I could be
I
like,
know
oh, what do you guys think
disagreeing
about
with
this?
me is a bad idea.
Agree. And he literally said, devil's advocate, why?
No,
What
no.
if they had a school for this? At least that's when I tuned in.
No, it was
Like,
do we just homeschool these kids and force the parents to live at home, or basically you just said let's just create a school for them to send it to.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a
as in-
half-ass
as in, like-
idea.
as in, like,
where-
yeah,
and then I'm
fucking
just
get him
saying
out
that
of
no,
here.
Baxter would be like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, and then my point is you're putting your kid at more risk by doing that
What'd you say?
I don't think you originally said it.
as an anti-vaxxer. Yeah,
No,
you
that's
didn't.
what I'm trying to tell you guys.
That's
right
what
now.
he's trying to
That's what
say.
it turned
Started
into.
off-
That's what it turned
It
into.
started off as a half-ass idea.
That's,
every single time you stopped and asked him, he said it's a bad idea, but blah, 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 blah.
I know,
we
but
know that now, so let's carry on.
yeah.
But we knew that the whole time.
No, we
What's
didn't.
going
No, we
on?
we knew that the whole time.
Hi, welcome to the podcast.
So you know the way that you keep
didn't say
looking
it's a
at
bad
him
idea.
as if like, oh yeah, you're on the same page, and now you're saying that Kyle's doing that to me. I can say the same thing for you.
No, because I know I'm 100% right that should not exist, and that would put my kid at more risk.
Yes,
He didn't. He
I
doesn't
agree with
want it
you.
to exist.
But why would no? Now because now you agree with me.
I've agreed with you from the start.
No, you haven't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You were arguing it a long time.
Specifically saying
You didn't agree with me at the start, but now I agree, and I think that's good that we're on the same page. Your kid would be at
Oh,
more
you
risk.
do you?
What?
Oh, you do you?
I listen to it back. Do it.
You 100% listen to
right,
it back.
all right.
I've already said to you, clarified.
If you're
that
going
when I
out there
first said
having
it,
kids,
it was as Zakk Patel
those shots.
saying, "I don't give a shit. Send the kids whatever."
Yeah, and
then
my
you start
thing was that's
arguing with
wrong.
me. So then I start arguing with you as an anti-vax person.
Why?
Yo, Kyle,
If we just sat here,
line up your.
we're at 1 hour and 42 minutes. If I just sat here and said, yeah, if we just sat here, yeah, they should just fucking do this, it would be done an hour ago.
That's fine.
If you want, you have to have some discourse for people to be interested.
Nah.
If we're all anti-vaxxers, this podcast is gonna be
even
quick.
that-
It's
even
gonna be
that-
like, yeah, they shouldn't go to school. Yeah, they shouldn't go to school.
All I
Yeah,
wanna
they shouldn't
know-
go to school. Either they go to school and they get vaccinated, or they don't go to school. Done. End of conversation.
No, but
Where's the fun in that?
okay, hold on a second here.
If you want to have a discourse, someone's got to play devil's advocate.
I'm just trying to get you to agree or not if your kid would be at more risk if that school.
I've
existed.
already agreed. Yes.
Okay.
That's a terrible
Okay, good.
idea. I
Okay.
would not fucking condone that idea.
Okay,
but
good.
if it
There you
got
go.
to that
Perfect.
point where they made it, it's out of my hands.
You wouldn't care about
And they
it.
said, we're sending kids. Is your kid anti-vax? You want to send them? And I'd be like, no, my kid's vaccinated. Don't send him.
But
there.
would you care that school existed?
Obviously, I would be like, that's fucking suck. Unfortunate. But if there's nothing I can do about it,
But there is something you could do. You could fight against it and create.
Yeah,
make
but you're making it
non-exist.
sound like he's the one who put it there.
yeah.
No, he's not the one who put it.
What he
there.
said from the start is if they said, hey, the people who are being kicked out of
Can't wait to
school
listen to this.
for not having updated vaccines are
Create
being
the zone.
kicked out of school.
Yeah.
And then I said, well, they tried that already and they caved. So what they're saying is they know they're going to fucking cave again because eventually Zack's point comes into play. How do they get education? And he said, pretty sure it was fairly evident, 50% sarcasm, maybe a solid
he said
70%
send them to
sarcasm.
it. No, it
They
wasn't
should make a
sarcasm.
vaccinated school. It's like saying...
It wasn't sarcasm.
It's just as extreme as your idea saying pull them out.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Because I'm not spreading the disease. Pulling them out and keeping them home
Spreading the
doesn't spread
disease is irrelevant for both parties involved. It's just about how do they get the kids education. That was his
The
point.
kid's life is more important than education.
Depends on who you ask.
No, it doesn't.
No,
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
The answer,
Definitely
the
depends
answer
on
to
who you
that-
ask.
Half
a
of these
politician.
anti.
What matters more? Education is the answer.
No.
Ask a parent. The kid is the answer.
Hey, yo, your kid graduates grade 3. Or
But who's the one making the decision?
Would you rather
the
feed a
politicians,
kid in Africa or
Austin, not
give
the
them an
parents?
education?
Okay.
Look at me. I'm literally shaking.
Listen, anti-vaxxers. Last time that this happened, I'm pretty sure they didn't cave.
Kid dies in grade 3.
Yeah,
Or he gets grade
If he
3.
dies, he doesn't get
I'm
fucking
saying that
education.
If my kid dies, I care. If I'm a politician, it's not about that. It's
If the
about
kid
the
dies,
education.
he's not gonna get any.
Yeah, but I'm not.
He gets no education.
Tell me you
if he
understand what I'm
dies.
saying.
get it.
Jesus.
Look, but what I'm saying.
For a smart guy, you're kind of a fucking dumbass, if I'm being honest.
Listen. Anti-vaxxers. Fuck, now I forgot what I was gonna say. 'Cause you guys got all fucking
Sorry.
Anti-vaxxers are sick.
whole time, and I just lost it there
for a
second.
And a kid's life is way more important than a kid's education.
Of course.
Okay, so last time that this happened,
yes,
when they
so
pulled kids, right?
Yeah.
Do you think any of those anti-vaxxers caved? They were like, okay, we'll just keep our kid out of school.
Okay.
And then they started letting people in schools again. So they're like, okay, you're going to school.
Okay.
So that's what
only-
I'm saying. Education doesn't matter to them.
So what's the answer to that?
We don't know.
He's saying-
That's why I said put a fucking school.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's why I'm saying that was
You
was
said it
bad idea. And then we
haphazardly.
agreed,
So
and then
what's
that's it.
what's the other option?
I don't know.
You think of an option right now.
Doing nothing
Think
is
of an
better
option.
than doing.
Think
no.
of an option on the
Okay,
spot.
the option is do
Think
nothing.
of no, okay,
do nothing.
Do it. That's not an option.
Yes,
Another
because
option.
doing nothing
Think of
is
an
better
option.
than doing that.
Think of an option.
If you have an option to
Think of an
drive
option.
on the wrong side of the road, right
No,
side
no,
of the
no.
road, you can choose drive
Think
on
of
the
an
right side of the
option.
road. I don't know.
Exactly. So I was just saying,
But sometimes
spitballing.
doing nothing is better than doing something.
So what I'm telling you is I was just saying, okay, well, fucking make a school for them.
Okay, and then what I was
here's an
saying
option.
is
Here's
that-
an option.
and
It's
I
not
was-
necessarily a good option. I'm just saying.
Okay,
You
and
think
I was
anti-vax
arguing
people
that's a
haven't
bad
thought of that
option.
option?
Yes, I know that, and I was arguing that's a bad option. That's
Okay.
it.
Yes.
There you go.
But what I'm saying is, from the start, you were saying that I was saying this and saying
That's
whatever.
because you were, and then you turned it into as an anti-vaxxer.
No.
Yes, you did.
No, listen to it.
100%.
Listen to it back.
100%.
Why would I argue with it if I was okay? Next time we have a thing that we all agree on, I'll just agree.
Okay.
And then
Oh
it'll just end easy.
My
What? Does it fucking
God.
exist? Is there a school for it? Oh my god. That's retarded.
anti-vax children often attend this private school
Oh
organization.
my god.
Yeah, so that's fucking stupid.
There you
What's the
go.
death ratio?
What
How long
where
is it?
where is that?
Waldorf schools. How many of them do you think there are in the U.S.?
Oh god, I don't even want to know.
100,000.
160.
1,000?
No,
Oh, 160 schools.
Yes, in the U.S.
Jesus
There's
Christ.
at least 160,000 pounds.
They were
People
called
are
Waldorf schools, and I guess they have a lot of, well, yeah, the belief that humanity. Oh, here we go.
What?
The belief that humanity has the wisdom to transform itself in the world through one's own spiritual development. So
Nice.
anti-vaxxers. So they fucking exist. So I should have Googled this when we brought it up.
That's
True.
so
That's
fucked.
essentially like
Another Waldorf school, another outbreak. Surprise.
that's essentially getting surgery. And
Chickenpox outbreak.
California,
Yeah.
New York,
Yeah.
Texas.
Hey, do you want to feel all the pain
Yeah.
you could possibly have in your life?
Oh,
No.
that's so
Okay,
dumb.
Yeah, it's fine.
Treating a single measles case could cost the healthcare system, it's broad, but between $4,500 and up to $25,000.
Nice.
One
Is that
case.
Canadian, American?
American. 'Cause
So
I don't
all
believe
arguments,
I don't think
all
these
arguments
schools are in
fucking fall.
Canada
Religious
yet.
exemption from vaccines.
But Kyle, that's the hospital, not what it costs a person.
I didn't say. What I said was it costs a healthcare system
Yeah.
$4,500 to $25,000,
Then, like, it would cost our
which if you're in Canada, the universal healthcare system
would cover it.
would cover it. If you're in America,
It costs about $400,000.
yeah, but that's what it costs the system, not the person.
damn.
But yeah, I know what you're saying.
So all that we've been arguing about just gone.
Because it's already, yeah, it
It's already
already
a
exists.
thing.
I wonder
But
if
it's
there's one in
It's a
Canada.
dumb idea.
Is there one in Canada? I wonder.
The outbreak. So
And
there's.
so that solidifies me saying that anti-vax people would send their kids to a
Yes,
school.
it does.
yeah, but it's still a dumb idea.
Okay, but I'm just saying,
But
as,
based, yeah.
as the anti-vax people,
That's my idea.
they're sending their kids to this anti-vax school.
Except your kids are gonna die.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I said. You're
Stupid.
putting too much of your logical mind into an anti-vax.
I know that, but
Guess how many of these schools there are within an hour of where we are right now?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Where we are?
3.
7.
What?
Oh my god.
Are they all in America though?
No, Canada.
Don't fucking lie.
There they are. So based
So
on
it is
what
in
I'm,
your neighborhood.
based on what I'm looking at, it's basically a school that has where the founders have a bunch of spiritual belief, anti-vax,
it's like
just being
religious
being
thing.
a small part of it.
Yeah.
But they have a bunch of that kind of shit.
That's fun.
And there's outbreak. They're like chickenpox is outbreaking in this one and shit.
That's kind of crazy that there's 160 in the U.S.
Yeah.
whole country, but
That's
there's 7 within an hour of here.
You're literally just creating a
That's pretty
breeding ground
crazy.
for the disease or whatever the fuck it's called.
This guy's watching Friends over there.
I didn't think there was that many anti-vaxxers, to be honest. I thought
knew
it was
that
just.
there was.
I thought it was just
They're
a very
like
small,
sensationalized
like,
thing.
No,
yeah.
they're fucking
Loud?
crazy.
Yeah,
a loud minority.
A
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
celebrities
which they
are
probably are.
anti-vaxxers.
Yeah, I know. Fucking Jenny McCarthy. What a dumbass.
Holy
Shit. That just turned this whole podcast around.
I know. I'm wondering if I should have just looked that up right away,
Yeah,
and then we
fuck.
could have just had a normal chill episode. But that was kind
was
of funny.
fun.
That was funny. Yeah,
That's
it was good.
fucked.
I like debates.
Bro, now we're all just so bummed that these schools exist
know,
and there's
fuck.
so many nearby.
That's literally fucked.
1, 2, 3, 4. In Toronto alone, 5.
What?
Fuck.
5 of the 7 in Ontario. In the
But
same
it might
city.
be that only in the States they let those kids
Could be.
in.
Yeah, it's just at those schools in particular,
Yeah.
but it
Chickenpox
doesn't
is taking
matter.
a hold of school in North Carolina. They're exempt.
That's fucked.
Multiplying. What is this about? A dozen infections
Damn,
grew to
dude.
28 by the beginning of the
That's
month.
crazy.
That's
By Friday, look at that. Okay, so I don't know when this was,
Yo, my
but
stupid half-ass idea
About-
turned into something real.
Jesus Christ.
about a dozen infections grew to 28 at the beginning of this month. Then by Friday, so in that week there were 36. The outbreak ranks as the state's
America?
worst. Yeah, since chickenpox vaccine became available more than 20
Holy
years ago.
shit.
Oh, so it's
Send it
chickenpox
to-
they have?
Yeah, chickenpox too has succeeded in limiting the.
I'm pretty sure they got rid of chickenpox.
they did.
It's
They
back.
did because there's
Shit.
vaccines for it and shit.
There's a
God
chickenpox vaccine?
Yeah, I found that out the other day.
That's why
Actually, 'cause
nobody
I
has
had chickenpox.
When's the last time you saw
Yeah, no one
someone
has
with
chickenpox anymore.
True.
Really? People don't get chickenpox?
We were on like
There's
the
a
front
vaccine
line.
for
We
it.
were like the last.
Yeah,
group
we
to
were.
get
We
it.
were the last people to get it.
We got fucked
literally
up
20
with
years ago.
chickenpox.
Yeah, damn.
Just to solidify people not
I had it in the 6th grade. It was fucking
Yeah,
gnarly.
don't you remember that parents used to like take their kids to people who had chickenpox to
Yeah.
make them get
Yeah,
it?
to make him get it.
The
Yeah.
percentage of children under 2 years old who haven't received vaccinations have quadrupled since 2001.
What's that?
Oh, white people did that.
That's white people that did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did what?
If you had a kid and I had a kid and my kid had chickenpox.
Oh, yeah, you give it to them. So
You'd
they get
bring
it.
them over.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you only get it once.
Because
so
when
they
you're
want-
young, it's not bad.
If you get chickenpox when you're older, it's like the opposite of measles.
Yeah.
If you get it when
Yeah,
you're
it's
older,
worse.
you could die.
Mhm.
If you get measles when you're younger, you could die.
Yeah.
Well, like your kids cost more money when they're older. Like, I'll give them a cheap.
I know, but chickenpox you don't die from.
You get like
it.
the cream on you, and then your mom makes like smileys and stuff
Yeah.
out of them.
Calamine
Yeah.
lotion.
Yeah. Damn, yeah, it was like literally like a year, probably like 2 years after we got it, they created a vaccination for it.
That's fucking
Got
funny.
fucking
I
frick.
didn't even know. I think we talked about this recently, just shooting the breeze. When
Shooting
the breeze.
Shooting the breeze.
I talk like a
Damn.
50-year-old man.
Anyways, let's fucking end on
That
that,
was
note.
intense.
That was
Bottom
good.
line
let's have
is,
We need a
little
drink.
handshake
yeah.
over
Still
here.
love you.
Yeah.
handshake over here.
my guy.
All love.
Bottom line is,
It's crazy that it ended up.
Fucking anti-vaxxer.
It's
Get
crazy
those.
that it ended up that these places
That
actually
exists,
exist.
yeah.
All I
Like,
did, does this exist? And I expected to find like memes,
Yeah.
but I found real schools.
Yeah, title this. You'll never believe what exists. Like, you'll never.
Yeah,
guess
from
what
now on, we
exists.
gotta start googling all this shit from before.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun, like learning in the.
I'm not used to being able to Google
Those-
stuff.
yeah,
so I was pretty
true,
jazzed
true,
about
true.
that.
Not fun learning the worst fact ever.
That's true. Yeah,
True.
that's.
We just it got really quiet, but yeah,
Anyways, yeah.
stuck around
If you
for
made
that.
it
You're a
through
legend.
that-
If you made it through that and had fun, let us know what you were thinking throughout the whole time.
Yeah, comment below if you think it's a good idea or not.
If you think Zack's idea is good or not.
If you think Zakk should go through with this plan.
Yeah, if you think that I should send my kids to an anti-vax
Yeah.
school. Anyways,
All right.
send.
This has been
send.
the most
Send
shit
it.
cast yet.
this is
I think.
this is the shittiest,
Shittiest
shit
cast.
It was a good time. If you enjoyed me and Brad screaming at each other,
That was fun.
smash that subscribe.
Scream,
We'll see you
scream at
next
us,
week.
too.
If you're screaming in your car,
Yeah.
let us know.
True.
We pissed someone off for sure.
Don't die.
Yeah,
Probably all
definitely. Oh, I
anti-vaxxers.
guarantee it.
That's not how it
Unsub, 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 unsub.
Peace out.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Forget the past and bones away.